Let me see if I can host your channel here.
Why?
Host,
It's garbage on that channel.
I know I'm on that channel.
Both of us are. That's the problem.
Could it get any worse? I think not. What's up, guys? Thanks for coming tonight. MikeRevt
Hi.
is back.
We should start from the beginning by saying who you are. Who are you?
Oh, my name is Jabroni Mike.
Uh-huh.
I'm an entertainer of sorts.
Right.
Quote,
What passes as an entertainer nowadays?
I'm pretty sure you could just like clap your fucking balls together and just fucking say the phrase "dummy thick" over and over again.
Yeah.
Fucking like 2.5 hours, and you're an entertainer. Like just repeat the phrase "dummy thick."
Uh-huh.
In
yes.
like various like fucking tones and
Tilda has a
modulations.
reminder on her phone. She came up with the idea for me to do that whole dummy thick line, but with Gerald's voice instead. And that's I'm trying to crank you up now. Say words at me.
Words at you.
Words.
Words at me.
Words
at me.
Yeah, one more.
Who's Gerald?
Gerald the fucking wizard.
What?
The memes.
Who the fuck is Gerald the wizard?
Gerald the wizard. He's like my D&D character from like a Pathfinder stream or whatever. No, it's D&D 4.0 with Hootie.
I never seen this. I've never seen any. Yeah.
He's got a low charisma stat, which I represent by like, not that he's ugly, but he's just really abrasive and doesn't have like any understanding of social cues. You're sick right now, which is a thing that should be mentioned right from the get-go. So if you start feeling bad, we will stop.
So basically, Gerald the wizard, he's like just a fucking person. Like
he's a wizard, but he's, spoilers, not really a wizard. But he just doesn't really understand what a wizard does. He's just a really shitty wizard.
He's off-putting, and people don't want to be around him.
Right, but he's in the party with everyone else, so he tries to face-check things like you do in D&D, where you have, like, the face who's supposed to, like, talk your way out of social situations, but he's just not the right guy for that job.
I like this. I really like this.
Like, he doesn't do anything really wrong. He's just, you don't want to be near him.
You think we could play like Pathfinder one day, man?
We'd have to find someone to, or some D&D thing. I need to do more of that.
Did I tell you that I've actually never made it through a D&D campaign in my entire life?
That's really fucking common. I think the only reason we were able to make it out of the like 2 that we've done is, what the fuck? I just turned off the rain.
It's very persistent. You can't fight nature, Rev. Come on.
Yeah, I don't think you. I've finished about half of the ones that I've started.
I have. Yeah, I've played several.
Yeah.
I've never finished a single one though.
So someone brought something up that is, I believe, relevant. I think that, I don't know as if this is true. It's one of those like, if you search under the fucking truck. Peekaboo or whatever is there.
Peekaboo, yeah.
Peekaboo, yeah. Whatever the fuck the meme is. Anyway, there's a rumor that says that
Herobrine! Herobrine, we're going to fight Herobrine.
No, if you sleep, then it causes rain to be less often.
Oh, that thing, yeah, I remember.
I don't know as if that's actually true.
It's not as fun as Herobrine.
Also, it's fucking annoying as shit, so... what were we doing last time?
We went to hell, and it was bad and stupid. And
right, we had achievements that we needed to do, and in order to advance to the next thing, we need to find something to write on. It feels... Mike.
Yeah.
It feels... Okay, so let's parse this out. Think about how you would set this up. Just... You gotta have like 3 quests, right?
Yeah.
Alright. So tell me in what order these quests should be placed. Find a piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
Go to hell. Summon Cthulhu. Which one comes first in that order of progression? Because I will tell you right now, find paper is the last one.
So it's escalating difficulty. Yeah, I see what you're getting at. That's
like I just don't understand. Okay.
Yeah, it's not good, and I don't think these people are very good at making mod packs. I'm dead. I was trying to jump into the fucking lake. I wanted to have the best summer ever.
Yeah.
And now I just need you to teleport me to you, even though I have all my shit, which is fantastic.
Right, we changed that last time, which is good. That's just quality of life, because we're still gonna like cheat our stuff back, but at least now it's just here.
I don't know, man. Where I come from,
all modded mind pack is shit.
Summoning Cthulhu is easy compared to finding a piece of paper. That's
Maybe
child's play compared to finding a piece of paper. I don't even understand that. We have to craft a piece of paper?
We have to find a mulberry tree and make the paper from a mulberry tree. I think that's the issue.
So, what is our task now? We just have to go out into the world. We have to go find a mulberry tree. A mulberry tree.
Okay, so real quick before we do that, oh, I can't wear that armor. Well, fuck me with a rake then.
And didn't we get into a big thing about how mulberry trees don't exist? Those berries actually grow on bushes.
Yeah, I think we did. So press E real quick for me.
Yeah.
And then in the search bar, press MU. And then you see the mulberry wood planks and leaves.
Sapling, yeah, I see it.
So that's what a mulberry tree apparently looks like.
So you're just looking for a yellow tree.
Yellowish tree, yeah.
All right, so what biome is it in?
Mike, you want to know things that I don't know. Hold on. Mulberry tree. Okay, I should probably specify Minecraft. Mulberries are actually really good. They're kind of like blackberries, but less shitty, and they're good for you apparently. All right. Usually, only one will spawn in a biome. I've never seen more than one. Oh my god!
Sounds like a bullshit berry, to be honest. Like I didn't even know it was like a real berry until like you just said that. Like, I thought it was like some kind of fucking like fictional like fantasy berry.
No, it's a real thing. They're taking a look at the mulberry rarity issue in Sevtech.
Oh, I
don't like that sentence.
I'm fucking rock hard already just from that title.
I should probably thank some people who subbed and resubbed and such. King Twibs, Omzeal, and then who's the other? Fuck me with a rake. I'm bad at my job. I can't scroll up anymore. Someone else did, and I was supposed to say something nice. King Twibs did it for 2 goddamn years too. Holy shit!
Long time, Twibs.
That is a long time to put up with my garbage.
Also, before I forget this,
I'm just gonna thank random subs until I get it right. Unhappy Walrus, thank you. Limit of X, thank you.
My moderator sick today wants you to know that you don't know how to use hyperlinks.
I don't. Actually, that's true. You know what I found out recently?
Right.
So one of the things that I use, like my King Twibs, thank you for 24 months of support. Didn't we just say that? No. What the fuck am I smoking?
Yeah, that happened the other day too. I don't understand it. Just run with it. Don't worry about it.
Okay. So I found out the other day that like with my arcade channel, ostensibly it's a long ass commercial for my art website, right? So ideally, it starts with me saying go to my website, and then there's a link in the description. I'm heading in a random direction, hoping that there are mulberry trees.
I can't think of a better idea, so I'm with you.
Okay. And if you see something that you think might be a mulberry tree, we'll stop and go harass it.
All right, sounds good. What's that? That is a green. That's a green tree.
Okay.
They're saying 1 fucking tree spawns in each biome. Did I understand that right?
It's yellow and glows.
So, like, you got to be real fucking blind to miss it, is what you're saying.
I'm pretty sure that's not a mulberry tree there, but it is glowing. But yeah, I found out that the link that I had in the description of my My
Can I guess? Can I guess what happened?
Yeah.
It was it didn't work because you fucking copied and pasted it from something, and it was only like half the link up to ellipses, and then when they clicked on it, it did nothing.
It's because it didn't have the S in HTTPS.
That's why?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh,
so some people were probably looking forward to buying art from me and then just couldn't figure out how to spell my name.
Good
or something.
Shit.
Yeah. So I'm going to say, like, you getting lost is absolutely not relevant because we just need to go in a direction we haven't before.
Yeah.
So just sort of head vaguely the direction that I went, and then we'll work it out.
All right, that sounds good. And then if anything, you could just bamf me over there, right?
Yeah, exactly. Or vice versa, whoever finds the damn thing.
All right. I see trees that look yellow.
Okay. I've also figured out that I didn't bring an axe with me.
Okay, here's the thing, though. These trees, they're not glowy.
Okay.
In fact, they just look like fall colors. Like they don't even look like
we might have found like a fall area. You know what?
Yeah,
I might be near you because I just found what looks to be the same shit.
The same shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Yellow autumnal fucking leaves. It's oak wood.
So they tried to. Sick Today posted the stream notification.
Right, because he's a mod
Discord.
and he's trying to help out.
And it's just the link didn't work, and I'm just having some good-natured fun. You know, I was like, hey, nice link, champ. And then like everybody fucking like dogpiled on him, like get his ass. Sick. I'm so sorry.
That's exactly. I found a skeleton horse that seems to be tamed. Didn't you lose one of those at like the beginning?
Yeah. And then I found out that he just copied and pasted it from your tweet, meaning that you don't know what you're doing. Yeah, the tweet though, the link worked in the tweet. So what does that mean?
I don't know. Meaty Refrigerator, thank you for 23 months of support. I think the issue is that the internet sometimes fixes that for you, but not always. Why are we still playing this? I don't know. Self-abuse? What do you think?
There's a word.
Sadomasochism?
Catharsis.
Really? That's the word you would use for this?
I don't know what that word means. It sounds
lofty enough.
It sounds like a good answer to that question, though, doesn't it? Just catharsis?
Yeah, but catharsis is like you do a thing and it makes you feel better for having done it. It's like cathartic, right? So.
That's definitely not what's going on here.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's the exact opposite of catharsis. Like we're not. I wouldn't say I enjoy the Minecraft part of this. I enjoy hanging out with you. But the rest of this experience is generally not good. No. There's another game. I actually meant to bring it up, but then I forgot. It's called Satisfactory. It's like first-person shooter version of like Factorio.
That actually sounds really fucking cool.
Yeah.
You know what that? Well, have you tried?
I have not tried it, but I know Gear has. So maybe we can harass him into helping us, or we could go watch one of his videos and he can.
Oh, well, you're talking about the fucking Sicario is what you're talking about.
What?
Simpatico? What did you call it? What the fucking name of the game you were just talking about?
Satisfactory.
Satisfactory.
It's like Satisfactory, but it's yes.
Because it's a factory.
Yeah.
I like it.
Right.
Okay.
That might be worth doing.
To check it out, but did you try Risk of Rain 2 yet?
No, I hadn't played Risk of Rain 1, and I didn't want to screw up the plot.
I don't think there's no plot. No, that's not a thing.
Thank you for the 50 months of support, Toxic. Holy shit.
That's not a thing.
I don't think plot is a thing in a roguelike.
It's not in this one anyway.
Yeah.
But Risk of Rain 2 is kind of fucking awesome, and I was meaning to ask you.
Tell me
if you wanted
anything
to check
about it
that
because
out.
I have absolutely no idea what it is aside from a roguelike.
Third person, the second one anyway, is the third person shooter experience. You got 4 skills that have cooldowns. You run around, you kill shit. The longer you take to clear each level, the harder the level gets. So you gotta rush a bit. And it's fucking hard as balls. And
it's multiplayer?
That's Risk of Rain. I believe it's up to 4 players at this point.
Okay.
4 players in a game. And I think it's the type of game where it's like it's
skills.
I played it single player a bit last night. It is a lot more fun multiplayer, and it feels like it's easier multiplayer too, because you got somebody carrying you and shit.
Right.
So when you're bad at video games, which is fucking constant.
That's like all of my wins on Apex. I don't feel like I was like. It'll show the end, and it'll be like the guy on our team who has 7 kills, and I killed maybe 1 person. And then it's like, these are your Apex champions, and it's like.
Like I looped actually last night in this fucking game. Like when you beat all, I think it's five levels, it starts you over back at the beginning, but the difficulty is still ramped up. But I started on easy mode, chat. So
Right. So it slowly cranks it up.
I am really fucking enjoying this game, and I'm gonna recommend it to you. Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. We should look into both.
But yeah, satisfactory. Sounds
but it's
cool.
also like an early beta, so I'm kind of like, is it done though?
We could wait on it if you want. All I know is when me and you played Factorio.
Factorio was fun.
That was a fucking blast.
I love that game.
It was
every now and then I get that itch to do it, and then it's just like an awful idea because I just claw my eyes out. And I always think, oh, I'm going to make it nice and neat and pretty this time. It's never that way.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you're going for aesthetics, you probably shouldn't be in the fucking manufacturing factory business to begin with.
Yeah.
They tend to not be very attractive. I don't know if you've ever been to New Jersey.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
the best
I liked
example
New
I could
Jersey.
give.
It was very pretty. The parts that I visited were nice and seemed to be like unfair to have that. Oh, Jesus, fuck! What the hell?
Sounds like you're having a bad time over there.
Oh, something almost pushed me off a cliff. Mad Bagel, thank you for 3 billion years of support. I think it was 30 months, but we're just gonna go with 3 billion years. It's a long time to be subbed to someone.
Hey, Mad Bagel, how do you feel about people slicing their bagels sideways?
Like the wrong way, like rather than having like 2 tire-looking shaped ones, you have 2 telephone-looking ones.
Yeah,
like some fucking idiots.
Well, you've seen the pictures, right?
I've seen the pictures, and you just like make like your regular like you put the stuff in the middle like you would, but you do it wrong. I part of me loves it, part of me hates it. What the fuck?
You know, the part I'll tell you what's going on there, Rev. The part of you that loves and appreciates fucking stupid shit saw that and just immediately fell in love with it.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Like because that's exactly what happened to me. Because I know the both of us have a fucking affinity for like dumb shit. Because that is stupid. Like let's be real.
That's dumb as shit. That's the wrong way to do it.
Now, I did see one comment on this topic, right? That actually I was like, okay, I will give you this. I will give you this, right?
Right.
Somebody said, okay, I never thought to slice a bagel like that, and I thought it was stupid. But then I thought about the fact that I'm diabetic,
right?
And what that allows me to do is to just have like one fucking little sliver of bagel because I like bagels without having to commit to an entire bagel. Because fucking usually when you have a bagel, that's you're eating a whole bagel to the face, right?
But
so.
What about this? What about combining both techniques? And then just eat a bagel like that?
I think the idea for that in that image that initially pissed everybody off.
Mike is not diabetic. He read a thing that someone who had posted who was diabetic posted.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh, okay, you know what?
That's a reasonable. That's cool. See, every now and then, like, you hear about stuff and it's like, this is dumb, but then it's like, oh, well, yeah, maybe it would be different if such and such. Like the Snuggie, I think I've talked about this before. The Snuggie was originally invented for people in wheelchairs.
Wait a minute, what the fuck is a Snuggie?
What? It's a backwards robe.
Oh, that shit. Yeah.
But when it's like for someone in a wheelchair, it's like, oh, all right, yeah. Like that makes sense because that's how you would sit in a wheelchair, you know?
So how did it end up just being?
Because someone figured out you could sell it to people.
Does it have anything going on in the back?
No, it's just a backwards robe.
What happens when you gotta pee?
You piss directly onto the fabric, I guess.
You just like piss on the robe like it's absorbent like that?
No, it's not. You just piss directly into it because you're an idiot.
Because you're a fucking asshole.
Yeah, basically.
So chat came up with a new fun meme last night, and it's that my dad shits his pants.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people asking whether or not your dad shits his pants, and I figured there was a meme.
They came to you with this? Like they brought it to you?
Well, just as we started, it was like, ask him about how his dad shits his pants. And I was like, I'm going to let this one ride for a minute and see if he brings it up. Because there's either context for that or someone is trolling us. And I'm not entirely sure which.
No, it's context because they fucking took my words out of context and then twisted them and then fucking molded them into what the fucking reality that they preferred, which is my dad shits his pants.
Right, yeah, that's funnier than probably whatever you were saying.
And you know what? I will fucking readily admit that. That's hilarious.
Right. However jarring.
I will readily fucking admit that it is I don't even remember what the original thing was because this is a million times funnier.
Your bong hit comment?
Don't.
No.
I was praying you were going to ignore that comment.
No, because the last one was about your dad shitting his pants. So I was like, all right, well, let's see if this one's any good.
Why don't you repeat it, Jazz Jen, and then immediately get banned from Rev's channel? You're not gonna. It's fine.
I feel it.
Yeah, it's fine. You're not gonna ban them. Maybe.
Have you seen anything vaguely yellow?
Yeah, tons of yellow trees.
Right.
And I walked up to each one of them to check out what kind of wood it was, and it was oak each time.
Right, because it's like an autumn area.
I guess it was an autumn biome.
Because if you look up at the leaves, then it'll say what type of leaves it is.
Yeah, there was all oak fucking whatever.
These trees are pretty. Yeah, I'm too much of a dumbass to know what the fuck it is, though. So I'm just going to ignore it. It's just how I deal with life in general, actually. It's so hot that if you farted into my... I mean... God, you know one thing? I'm glad I muttered through that rather than reading it out loud because then someone would have that out of context.
Because I started reading that sentence out loud when they first said it, and then I stopped. I was like, no, I'm not reading the rest of that. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
So,
I mean...
Good strat. Good strat.
To the credit of this mod pack, it could be worse. Despite the fact that we're looking for a tree, we at least know what the tree looks like.
I mean, I'm having a nice leisurely stroll through the countryside here. You know, I'm chilling.
Jesus! Oh fuck!
Will the lads ever reach space? Magester asks. It's going to take years, but yes, I do think that we will.
No.
What do you got going on over there?
Lag.
Wait a minute. Oh. Why the fuck? I just found a lucky block?
You might have wandered back to an area where we're at, maybe.
Alright, a fucking ass load of dynamite came out of it, but I actually managed to escape the blast. Okay. Somehow.
Set time, or what is it? Time 0?
Oh, are you cheating?
Do you want it to be night?
What kind of weapon you got? Never mind, too late.
Stone.
Oh, it's morning.
Yeah, it's morning now. gonna see if these Squidwards have anything worth talking about. This guy trades leather. That's actually super useful. I was about to shit on him for it, but like, you made leather last time.
I did.
How little did you want to enjoy life?
That was excruciating. Actually, that entire process was just like cock and ball torture.
It's so bad. I read something that someone said the other day.
Really obnoxious.
And it was like, you know, all these people making jokes about cock and ball torture. It's gonna come out, much like, you know, furry stuff and like BDSM, that people are actually just into it and want to talk about it but can't.
What, cock and ball torture?
Yeah. What do you think the validity of that statement is?
I don't think it's like even.
Do you think people are into cock and ball tortured?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Like, not just but they're using the memes as a way to get away with talking about it without like seeming like someone who's into cock and ball torture.
I don't know, dude. I mean, I feel like.
Am I asking the sinful, unnecessary questions?
I feel like you could just say that, like, you're into like cock and ball torture.
Yeah, nowadays,
this is not gonna like surprise me or whatever, you know.
People can just be into cock and ball torture.
I mean, you make jokes about like stuff, right?
Right.
Like,
that's my job.
Are you? Is that you like trying to like
suss out the room and see like whether or not like. You know, yeah, I think that's a little bit on the edge of like that's not real. You know what I mean?
Like these
people come up with some hot takes sometimes, and it's just like
there's people, because I joke about like piss kink, and then there's people in the chat who are like, well, he's definitely into it because he made jokes about it. Right. And no matter what I say,
right?
That's it. I'm into piss, and the story, they don't want to hear it. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm not. Rev.
Right. Into cock and ball torture?
Piss.
Right. Okay. I mean...
Go ahead. Make your joke. What are you waiting for?
I was trying to figure out one. I was trying to find... I was trying to think of one that wouldn't piss you off.
No, it's just... I don't think that somebody joking about, like, they were memeing about cock and ball torture... like means that they want to have their cock and balls tortured.
Right. I
don't
really get the you know what? We don't really need to go there, do we? I was gonna say I don't really get why someone would be, but then someone in chat's gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna come out and be clean about it. I enjoy it, and then they're gonna tell us all about their cock and ball torture.
It would be quite painful, brother.
You think you saw a mulberry tree? Jesus.
Painful.
I'm gonna go back for that.
A lot. Like, I mean, real talk for a second. Your cock and balls are like.
I haven't looked into the specifics of how it works.
It's a very sensitive gland, you know. I feel like if people are like doing, like what? Yeah. What do they do? What's going on there?
Yeah, like is
wax,
it like
wax on it?
You get kicked in the balls? Like someone like
steps on them with like stilettos on. I've seen that in like movies and stuff.
Threatens you with a knife?
Not pornos.
Right, movies.
You know, like I've seen, you know, I know that exists.
Right, movies.
You know, that's like the BDSM zone, right?
I would have to assume it's related to BDSM, yeah?
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's, you know, you enjoy pain.
Right. Either yours or someone else's.
Look what we're doing right now.
I mean, see, that's what I was thinking the other day. I was like,
I
have to be a masochist in order to be doing some of the shit I'm doing. Like, when I started streaming Baba Is You, I'm like, I'm going into this not knowing how the puzzles in this game work, aside from the fact that everyone has complained that it's super hard. And so basically, I'm inviting a few hundred people to come watch me prove how stupid I am. Like, am I okay? Like, that doesn't seem healthy.
A bunch of people were telling me, like, oh, Mike, it was so much better. Like, to watch Rev stream that.
No,
because
let me address why, okay?
Why?
People in chat, you had chat helping you, right?
Yeah.
That's your fucking problem.
Well, no, because I told them, I was like, give me like 5 minutes to try to figure it out myself, and then if you want to backseat
it took me like 5 minutes, more than 5 minutes every time. like every single time. And here's
when you
why.
told them like no backseating, like I don't want you to tell me shit.
Exactly. And the reason that you're having troubles is because there are people in chat who can type in a way that makes it seem like they know what the fuck they're talking about. And so then you do that, and then they go, "Oh, actually, I've never played this game, and I have no idea what's happening."
Yeah.
And so, like, I feel like you are at an inherent disadvantage. Like, people are acting like, oh, well, he had chat helping him, and he still didn't do as good as you. And it's like, no, it's the other way around. It's the other way around. Chat it's not like 10 smart people all trying to control one dumb person. It's like 80 dumb people trying to tell one smart person what to do is gonna get that one person going like, whoa, am I right? Or are they? You know what I mean?
I'm absolutely going to endorse this theory. I buy this theory.
You're a streamer, so you know this is fucking real.
My favorite part of this theory, by far, is the fact that it allows me to, like, just absolve myself of any, like, culpability for my own fucking, like, stupidity and ineptitude and blame it on something, like, esoteric.
Right.
So, and no, I don't know what the word esoteric means.
It's not relevant to beating Baba's
But the point is... The point is.
Oh shit! Fuck! I'm dead.
Oops. Point being, it allows me to just be like, that's the reason why I can't play that game, and it has nothing to do with me being a dumbass. And anything I could get behind a theory like that. Big time.
Well, see, the thing is, like, I've played other games. I've played like Dark Souls. I think it was when I was playing Dark Souls and I let people backseat me to some degree on that game. I'll be like, yo, this boss is giving me a hard time. What do I do? What did I just press that caused? What the shit? Oh, I don't know what that is. I just don't even want to look at that.
People keep asking me to see if you would play Dark Souls co-op with me.
I would absolutely carry you through that game if you wanted, yes. Dark Souls
I feel like
1 or
I don't know anything about that series at all.
Okay, so I'll tell you something. I've played all the way through 1 and most of the way through 3. I have no idea what's happening. Like, in the plot, don't know what the fuck is happening at all.
Apparently it has a pretty rich plot too, so the fact that you could fucking ignore all that is pretty impressive.
Well, it's sort of like it doesn't explicitly tell you. It, like, starts up, and it tells you something kind of weird and lofty and vague, and then the rest of it you kind of got to piece together by, like, you pick up a pair of pants, and it's like, these pants were worn by Eldraheim and his conquest of Lormir. And it's like, okay. And it doesn't tell you what any of that shit means, but, like, that's happened, apparently. And so then you find something that, like Eldraheim's left sock, and it's like, you know, this is the weapon he used to kill Thormir at the battle of such and such, and it's just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be hard for me to get invested in something like that, like in
right.
terms of
and so most of the time with the story, I just tell chat, like, what the fuck is happening here? Sometimes you kind of get it. Pant left sock. It's like, it's a special, like, unit of clothing. It's like an entire pair of pants, right? But there's like a sock sewn into the left leg.
Okay, that's awesome.
But not the right leg, just the left.
Yo, here's the other idea. Right?
Yeah.
It's a sock that's like the entire length of your leg, like all the way up to your fucking, like, you know, your thigh joint.
Thigh high.
Now but it's a sock though. Like, it isn't.
It's just like a regular old tube sock, but it's a thigh high length. I came up with this like concept the other day, and I want to, like, I need to, like, show a graphic for it because, like, people have been confused. Here, can you guys see that? No, give me a second. I'm gonna show them a thing. If you want to pull up stream.
I want to, but I'm in the middle of the fucking ocean right now.
Sure, that seems like a bad time.
Let go of space, I drown.
Okay, that's fair.
A fan, she's like, Mike just invented something that already exists. Well, no, because it's like, picture like a gym sock,
Right. Like with the
fucking,
red stripes and everything.
like a men's athletic sock.
But a thigh high.
But it's just it's your entire fucking leg.
Like thigh highs aren't as thick, I think. Right? That's the idea? All right.
I think thigh highs like stop in the middle of your thigh.
All right. So, got an idea. Here it is, right?
Those do exist?
So, here's an individual, okay? I'm just going to draw him like kind of vaguely so that way you guys can catch what I'm spitting out. All right. And here's like his torso, right? So that's where his shirt section would be. Are we discussing his tit heights? I'm going to talk about tit heights. All right. So, and then that's where your pant level would be, right? And you got like your feet, right? Ooh, not quite as big as that. Feets. Okay.
Chat, what is he doing? Because I can't see it.
All right. I've just drawn a really shitty human being, right? You can't see. Okay. Hold on. There you go. I've drawn a really shitty human being.
You drew me.
No. All right. So right. So like this is my concept for a sock. So a normal sock would be like so, yes? Right? But instead, what if watch this. Watch this. What if a sock went like this? Right? But instead of connecting over, like it would be some sort of like see people were confused about this. They thought that it would connect up or whatever. What if a sock was like this?
I need to see this really badly. I've sighted land. Just give me a minute.
Okay. What if socks were like that? I mean, it would probably actually drape like so.
Is this is
But there's no zipper. It's just two socks. Those are not tights.
Is this like that meme where it's like, oh, would it whatever wear pants like this or like this?
Long johns? No, but it's like it's sock overalls, but there's no like thing that holds them up. Maybe suspenders? I don't know. I'm not a fashion designer, so like
sock suspenders.
Sock suspenders. I mean, I guess it would be like that. How would it fit around the torso? I would imagine that they would just kind of hang off the sides. It's like an aesthetic thing. Like you don't actually like wear it like the way it's supposed to be because it just won't work. So instead,
what's happening with the penis / vagina area? What's going on?
It's just like regular socks. It doesn't cover that.
So that's just out.
Yeah.
So you still have to wear underwear.
You still have to wear underwear, but socks.
Do you wear the underwear over the pant socks or under the pant socks?
Do you wear your underwear above or below your socks? Am I dying? No,
you have the option of either, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I would say however you wear your underwear normally. Assless socks.
Rev.
Yeah.
That's one of the most mind-numbingly stupid fucking things I've ever seen in my life, and I love it!
I knew you would, because it's stupid as shit, and that's your aesthetic.
I fucking love it. When can we start mass-producing these things?
I don't know how to do, like, how do you, like, you can make clothing, like, you can set up, like, t-shirt shops. I know that. But to, like, manufacture actual clothing, you have to, like, talk to someone who's competent, right? Like, who has achieved things in their life. And I get intimidated by people like that. You know what I mean?
I got it covered. We got Bun Time, who I don't think is here.
Okay.
We got.
Can we commission Bun Time to make us some like assless socks?
Assless socks.
I don't know what to call that.
Yeah, I know people.
Oh, Bun Time is here. You'll knit your stupid socks. I don't know.
There it is. We're good. We're golden.
But I don't know how that's gonna work. Like I have to.
You just showed everybody how it's gonna work. This is.
Do you think it needs suspenders?
How much money do you need to get this started? How much seed money?
Oh my god. Well, okay. Here's the deal with socks.
I will throw my life savings at this. This is the fucking best idea I've ever heard in my life.
Who's gonna model them? I mean, like, who models regular socks?
Are there sock models? Is that a thing?
I would have to assume there are, right? Like, there's underwear models, and there's, like, pant models, right?
Yes, that's true.
So there's got to be someone modeling socks. Is that just like a foot fetish dream? I mean, I guess underwear fetish is a thing. Is it a thing? Or is that just actually sexy?
Are you a King of the Hill fan?
Yes, but I haven't seen the episode in question.
Yeah, because there's an outstanding episode about this exact. Well, the guy wants Peggy to be a foot model, right? Not necessarily a sock model. Am I right?
Okay.
That episode. But you're Texan. How have you not watched the entirety of that series? Isn't that like mandatory?
I live this.
Why would I watch a show that's my fucking reality?
Yeah, that's just like reality TV. This is just Texas, small town Texas.
Oh, so King of the Hill is like the fucking Texas equivalent of like what the Jersey Shore is to me.
Yeah, that sounds right.
People like you watch Jersey Shore. It's like I'm not watching a fucking shitty reality show of my life.
I've met people like everyone on that show. That's just it's a slice of life anime. Yes.
So how you doing on the mulberry?
Well, I'll tell you, I found a lot of other trees, and all of them are not relevant. How about you?
Same. I'm in a desert biome right now, and where there's no trees, there's cacti.
I mean,
Cactuses?
like, out of the things that you could find, I think the desert would be, like, the farthest away from what we were looking for. The opposite end of that spectrum, I guess, would be water? Which you found as well, you said? So, like...
Yeah, I actually crossed an ocean to get here.
Yeah, that seems...
Yeah, not seeing a single fucking yellow tree out here.
Yeah. So someone mentioned, and this is a solid point, but... I want to give this a shot for a minute, right? Because we've been looking for a tree for 40 minutes now, give or take.
Arm socks.
Arm socks? Is that what we should call it?
Well, no, that's where I thought you were going with that, like trying out like a new concept, arm socks.
No, I was gonna say we should try out maybe just like spawning shit in. But I feel
that
like
might work too.
That would work, yeah.
Yeah.
So what about mittens that just keep going?
My thing is cool too. That's what I think they are. I think they're mittens that just go up to the fucking like,
but not
elbow,
like
or the shoulder.
But explicitly mittens and not gloves.
They're also socks. Like I need to stress this.
They're also socks. So it's like that meme where it's like, would a dog wear its pants like this or this? And there's that one that's just clearly wrong, where it's like covering its legs on the. Which do you think, front, back half, or like just? There is just straight up a lucky block out in the wild. Oh my god.
Yeah, they're out there just chilling.
Well, what's the worst that could happen?
When you look at the arm sock, you can clearly tell that, like, it was meant to be on a foot. Like, it's obvious from the shape of the thing. Like, it's like, that's not, like... Because that's what makes it an arm sock. Otherwise, you know, because if you fucking make it for a hand, then it's just like a big, obnoxiously long mitten.
Right.
And that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make an arm sock.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, something that is very clearly more likely to be, like, pants or a sock, but is being treated as if... Like footsie pajamas, but you wear them on your top half. But not right. Like, you would wear a pair of pants if you were wearing them on your, like, arms. Yeah? So it covers the tits. So it's sort of like a bra, but stupid. Because it doesn't provide support, and it's just kind of in the way. Wait, did you see? No, see, that's not the tree.
Oh, dude, I'm getting fucking destroyed by wolves right now. Hold on.
Yeah, that keeps happening. This is different. I mean, bras are just inherently stupid. Women's clothing is stupid. Like, I don't wear it, but like, like, dudes' clothing, right? I'm gonna go. Let me go off for a second. Dudes' clothing, like, pant size, 32 by 34 or whatever, right? Like that.
Yeah.
That's as far as American standards go, universal amongst all brands, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's 32 inches down and then, like, 34 inches around or something like that. One of the two. I don't fucking know. But women's pants are just random-ass numbers that have no, like, coherent reason. It's like 7. The fuck is 7? Is the... like, are the legs longer on a 7 than a 6? And, like, are you fatter with a 7? Like, what?
I never seen that many wolves in my fucking life, dude. It was a fucking army of wolves. It was stupid.
I can teleport you to where I'm at if you'd like.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, let me get over this lake, and then I'll do so. I mean, it's not like it really matters where I am.
Right, $1 million idea.
Yeah. Women's pants that actually are labeled correctly?
You're thinking small.
Okay.
You've heard of tube socks.
Okay.
Allow me to introduce you to boob socks.
Like,
now you see how you're annoyed by women's clothing or whatever, and there are people in chat, there are women in chat who are like, oh yeah, it's like, yeah, like this thing that you're describing is stupid. Oh, someone said my bra hurts sometimes.
Yeah, what if it didn't? What if it was made out of elastic?
What if it didn't because it was socks?
What if, like, you go on a date and so you want to get some, so you wear a little bit of a lower cut, shirt or whatever, right? But like you see, like your your titty socks hanging out the bottom of your shirts.
Like we'll make them like lacy and exciting and sexy. And
oh
stuff,
yeah, you have to make them lacy. But you can make them like garter belts.
But they are socks.
But they are explicitly socks. But they have like the garter belt aesthetic on like the fancy like kinky ones. Because you have to have that. If it's for women's underwear, you have to have like the basic one. And then you can have the sexy one.
Shut up and take my money.
Yep, see, this is just fashion designers in waiting. Get your shit together, steal some ideas. You'll be the next
famous fashion designer.
Thank you. I was gonna try and think of someone's name, but I realized
I was trying
completely out of touch with that world.
My brain was like abort.
Like, just honestly, like, fuck. Like, I don't even know all the breeds of cars.
Dolce and Gabbana.
What?
Did you just say? You just said breeds of cars.
Yes. Like the Italian sounding ones, that's a sports car. Like. An SUV is an American car, so it's stupid and big, right? But like the Italian sounding ones, like Fibonacci or whatever, that's gonna be like a nice sports car. It's true.
Oh my god, I love this.
Am I wrong?
No, it's good. Oh, it's fucking good, dude. Oh man.
Fibonacci would be a really fancy Italian car.
A Fibonacci?
Yeah, Fibonacci.
So, I mean, I feel like the boob socks, right?
Yeah, let's go back to that, because that was good.
I want to go back to car breeds, but just let me just wrap this up with a final thought.
Yeah, a little bow for your titty sock.
They will, like you'll be able to fit the sock, like the mouth, if you will, of the sock, like around your boob.
Of course,
and
yes.
It will like without question like support like your boob. However, it will not be attached to the other sock.
Right.
Because then it's
well, you
not
could tie them
anymore.
together.
You could.
Like
and
at
you can,
the end,
and I'll tell you
the
why.
floppy bit.
There's yes, exactly, Rev. There is a significant portion that remains, like that just dangles off, like the end.
They're essentially tube socks, right? So they're long. Yeah. They're like thigh highs, but for your tits.
You have there's a significant length of fabric that just dangles off the edge of your tit. So you could take those and you could like I guess tie them like in the back.
Right.
I don't know. It's just
if you tie them in the front, right? That pushes your chest together, and it makes your boobs look bigger.
So you got like options what you could do with it.
Right.
Do you want, like,
but if you want to like
a push up effect,
yeah.
Or do you want like a sports bra like support like type of a thing?
Right. If you need to
like,
go running,
both. Yeah.
you tie your titty socks backwards.
Yeah. And you could change it on the fly. So this idea is actually
you want to go out on a date, but first you need to work out. That's fine. Just tie your titty socks on behind your back.
You might want to bathe like after the exercise.
No, fuck it. Just go out there
like on a date.
Yeah, no, the versatility.
Like rock the musk, you know?
Rock the musk. Especially because, like, in that design, just the way I'm expecting it to work, that would imply that your, like, titty sock would be going under both armpits.
Mm-hmm. It absorbs the fucking perspiration.
Right. And then when you wrap it around the front, then your, like, arm stank is, like, right. So when he tries to go to motorboat, nope, that's armpit sweat.
So you might have to, like, wash these things with a fucking, you know, an annoying regularity, like maybe daily. I don't know. With that in mind.
Yeah.
So, I don't know how often you're supposed to wash bras anyway, but...
I don't. Well, they're essentially made out of razor blades, I think. So, like, when you put them in the wash, it'll just destroy everything.
So... I'm thinking like an Italian, like a fucking Ferrari, right?
Right, that's Italian, right?
Yeah,
that would be a sports car. I know that.
Like an Italian Greyhound, or like what's in it? Like a very Italian breed of dog. I don't know.
Right.
Like a fucking a Lhasa Apso. What's that shit?
Lamborghini.
An Italian Greyhound is a breed, but I don't know if that's cheating because, like, I don't know what part of the world like a regular Greyhound comes from.
Right? Is a regular Greyhound just an Italian Greyhound, but we call it an Italian Greyhound, or just a regular Greyhound because it's easier than saying Italian Greyhound? It's like
no, because Italian Greyhounds are actually miniature Greyhounds, is what they are. So when you see somebody saying Italian Greyhound, they're saying it's a miniature Greyhound.
I see.
They're like small little like Greyhounds.
Does that imply that Italians are short?
I don't know what it implies, but
like, couldn't you just say it's a miniature Greyhound and not?
I think the reason
that Italians.
I think the reason that they don't is because the breed comes from Italy. It was
but what if I'm an asshole about it instead?
That's fine. You could be an asshole.
Okay, cool.
That's fine. You get away with that. There's no penalty for that. Right?
I'm knowledgeable about weird, stupid shit, not actually useful stuff.
Like car breeds.
Yeah,
but then again, I don't know anything about car breeds, and that hasn't really hurt me in life. So,
right. Like,
it's okay.
You know what I learned, or I know as a thing. I didn't learn it because I've just known it for so long that I just assumed that I was born with this knowledge. Smash Mouth was in the Grinch movie, like the live-action one.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
Smash Mouth was in the Grinch movie.
Can you say that one more time?
Smash Mouth was in the Grinch movie.
No, they weren't.
Yes, they were.
Fucking Jim Carrey is who's the Grinch?
I think it's Jim Carrey. Yes.
I always get him confused because
Jim Carrey had to have
Mike Myers.
Yes. What'd they sing? They were singing, get this, and this is real shit, not me making a meme. They were singing at a Whoville Christmas key party.
I'm sorry, key party?
Yes.
What's a key party?
Oh my god. So, okay, imagine you like having sex, but you don't want to have sex with your wife anymore, and your wife's fine with that.
This did not happen in the Grinch, man.
It did. They
didn't have a fucking like a swingers orgy in the Grinch.
It's not an orgy. No. You just like the guy. I think how it works is the lady puts the keys in a bowl, right? And then the guys like they'll grab a random key out, and then everyone figures out whose key that is, and then they go home and fuck.
That's awful. What if like you're not attracted to them?
It doesn't matter. The whole point is the. I mean, it's like it's a fucking glory hole. It doesn't matter if you're attracted to them. It's the experience.
Right, but that's just a cock. Like, I don't know what the guy looks like that's attached to him.
Right. But, like
if
wear a blindfold.
If, like, a grody dick comes through there, like, I'm not sucking it. You know what I mean? Like...
Fair.
So this is not like that. Okay?
No, but, like, that's how swingers do. Oh, that's a fucking bear. I didn't know that was a thing I had to worry about, but apparently so.
I guess part of it is like the excitement of being like
What if you
know.
get someone hotter than your wife?
Like, I have no idea who I'm going to fuck tonight.
Right. But you're going to get some action, for sure.
A key party.
Key party.
Okay, well, now I learned the thing today.
Also, so that's in the Grinch movie.
But it isn't, because it's a kid's movie.
It absolutely is. They don't actually call it that, but, like, the situation is happening. Keys are going in bowls.
Is this
Smash Mouth is playing.
Like a low-key, like, kind of adult humor moment?
Yeah, I think so.
And then there's a band playing at the party, and it's Smash Mouth with, like, fucking, you know, Whoville makeup on.
Well, you can't really see them, but they're there. They're, like, just out of frame in the bottom left. Explicit. It's them, though. Real? That's for real. Everything I just said. And
the point of all this was just to demonstrate
to point out that I understand and know that, and that Jim Carrey had to have, like, fucking torture training because the makeup that he had to wear was so fucking awful that, like, he had to, like, learn how to endure awful pain to play the Grinch.
And he's doing it again for Robotnik right now. So what was your...
I know these things and not breeds of cars.
Do you like this movie, the Grinch movie?
I'm going to tell you something. When I saw it originally, I saw it at Tinseltown in, I believe it's Austin, right? It's kind of like in between two towns. And Tinseltown was really amazing when it first came out. It was a giant movie theater, and it was like a huge, like, cash draw, and everyone was excited to go to this new ritzy, awesome theater. When the Grinch movie came out, it had been a few years, and the whole place smells like mold. And so my association with the Grinch movie is the smell of just, like, fetid popcorn.
That's what the Grinch smells like, though. It was smell-o-vision.
Yeah, it was smell-o-vision, but it wasn't like it wasn't marketed as such.
So you don't like the movie?
I don't hate it. I watched it more recently, and the smell of popcorn just rotting under my seat had gone away.
Because here's what's getting me, dude. I mean, you know. You have a lot of facts about this movie. You have a lot of trivia about this movie.
Yes.
To the point where I would think, like, oh, I guess Rev, like, he really likes that movie. But that's not what's going on here.
I don't know how I picked up this knowledge. Just time has passed, and for some reason, the things that I've absorbed...
And stayed. The things that you kept.
Okay, here's the deal. How do I do compound interest?
I don't even know what that is.
Right? But yet...
Smash Mouth in the
Grinch movie.
Asia says, so we're just letting breeds of cars slide. Oh no, we didn't let it slide.
I don't know. We're kind of vaguely still talking about it in that I can talk about the Grinch movie, but not breeds of cars. When am I going to use pop culture references to the Grinch? Like, when is that coming up?
Probably around Christmas, especially, you know.
Like, I brought a bunch of these things up. Oh, what? They still have the baby from the Grinch, and... Fuck, what was with the baby? There's something special about the baby in the Grinch movie. Something, aside from the fact that it's fucking weird. I think it was just fucking weird, and that was the point.
Guys, remember when somebody made the Grinch come 8 times and got fucking Tumblr shut down because of it? Remember that?
Is that
Calvin?
What
Calvin remembers. Are you talking about the flashback in the Grinch movie when you see, like, young Grinch?
The weird Grinch baby? And it's awful?
Oh, yeah. It's fucking grotesque. It's grotesque.
There's nothing really about that I need to bring up. Just remember, it's sort of like, hey, imagine this. What if you stubbed your toe real fucking hard? Like, it's sort of like that, but it's a visual interpretation.
Why are you making me think about that?
Remember the Grinch, baby.
Yeah, I remember it. Like, why did you want me to remember that, though? Oh, because I want you to suffer. Oh, thanks.
Right. Cool. Great.
That fucking movie has a lot of really, really disgusting looking things in it.
Right.
Like, in general. Like, the Grinch doesn't look good. Like, that's just disgusting. Like, even the Who's, man. Like, I don't like looking at them. Like, they're gross.
And, like, there was a weird, like, upon my rewatch last Christmas, I noticed that there was a lot of, like...
He's watching it every Christmas.
I'm
you
not.
love this movie.
No,
you
it's the second time
movie.
I've seen it, and that's what's weird, is that I watched it for the second time last Christmas, The first time was in the movie theaters, and it's like, oh, that scene where the fucking Grinch knocks the shit off the table. He was supposed to, but then Jim Carrey goes back and knocks it over because he did it right, apparently.
Oh, yeah, I think I remember that.
I don't know if that's true, but that is a thing I heard.
Oh, you're saying that when they actually did that take,
he was supposed to, yeah, and then he improvised.
That sounds so fake.
That sounds really fake now that it's coming out of my mouth hole.
That sounds super fake.
But I know that Smash Mouth was in the Grinch. Someone tweet Smash Mouth, were you in the Grinch movie? And were you at the key party in Whoville?
You think Smash Mouth will answer?
Listen, no.
It's worth a shot, though, isn't it?
Not really. But I like forcing my chat to do stupid things. Anyway, what else was there? Those are the things I... Oh, no, I was going to talk about... So upon my second rewatch of the Grinch movie, right?
Yeah.
Like, the mayor's wife... Okay, so the mayor is sort of the antagonist in this because he's the only one, like, being actively a dick in the movie. Everyone else is kind of a dick because the Grinch is just kind of a freak. So they're kind of dicks too, but he's trying to exacerbate the whole situation because the woman he married, his wife, I guess that's how words work, kind of liked the Grinch as a kid. Yeah,
it was weirdly
but there's
erotic,
some like weird sexual tension with the Grinch.
Yes! Yes! And guess what? That's not in the original Dr. Seuss source material.
Yeah, because Dr. Seuss, despite writing for porn, like, did not know.
He knew when to turn it off.
Right. So he did it exclusively for, like, porno mags, and that's fine. Like
this movie, like, thought it was fucking...
Oh, it's not his wife. That's right. He was trying to get her to be his wife, but they were, like, low-key fucking.
This movie thought it was appropriate to bring in, like, a subplot where a woman...
The Grinch does what he does because he's sexually frustrated.
For her entire life, by the way.
Yeah.
For her entire life, has, like, since she's in, like, grade school, because that scene, if I remember correctly, has been attracted to the Grinch.
Right.
And, like... as an adult, like, really wants to fuck the Grinch. And there were some moments in there where, like, I remember, like, something where, like, the Grinch, you're making me fucking think about this movie, and I hate it.
Yes, I'm making you think about the Grinch 2000 movie.
Hate it. The Grinch, like, when he's flipping out, and he picks up a fucking, like, a Christmas tree and, like, throws it, and then that woman is like, oh, that's so hot. Look how strong he is with his big green hairy muscles. Oh, my God. Oh, fuck.
We're talking about the sexually frustrated Grinch.
She gets, like, the vapors, dude.
Yeah.
And she's, like, instantly turned on to the point where, like, she has to leave, like, go home.
Right.
Yeah, that happens in the movie.
Yeah,
yes, it does.
That's what I'm saying. And now you're doubting me on whether or not the fucking Smash Mouth Key Party thing happened.
That fucking movie is bad. I'm sorry, like that's just like what are they doing?
I don't know why they did any of that.
Dog man said the Grinch cocked the man. Well, okay, so it's not the mayor's wife, right? Like
apparently not. Like he was
the mayor
into
and
her,
this woman,
but she wasn't into him, and it was kind of like I feel like she just was kind of like, he's all
I don't
right.
think it was like an honest
like
to
the
God,
mayor.
like,
I don't even think by whose standards was supposed to be hot.
Like,
you know what I mean? He wanted to fuck her because, as far as whose standards go, she was hot.
Well, apparently, by whose standards, the fucking Grinch is hot.
That's true.
So, I don't know what they got going on over there. Man.
There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on.
I mean, to be fair, there was a fucking, like, a bustling community of Grinch fuckers on Tumblr before it got shut down.
So I wonder. So you know what, like, really disturbed me is the it was like the new Grinch movie. I didn't watch it because it's not the Grinch 2000. But anyway, you okay?
It was during one of these streams where I showed you that image from Tumblr, and you got, like, really upset. Remember that?
Yeah. Yeah,
like,
I feel like I blocked that out of my mind. Actually.
You were like, why are you like this? It was around Christmas time, was it not, guys?
I feel like it probably was. Thank you for the 100 bits there, Unhappy Walrus. I'm paying you to stop talking about the live engine.
Well, we are going to stop because you were trying to change gears to talk about the cartoon Grinch.
Yeah, right? So the only ad I saw for it was literally the like 23andMe or whatever it is ad with the Grinch, where the Grinch gets DNA tested.
What?
Yeah, that was a thing.
Oh, dude, no, the best fucking like advertising promotional movie tie-in was the fucking pistachios, where they were like fucking. It had the
Suck
Grinch
on my nuts or whatever
on the display case, and he was like green and salty, just like my nuts. Remember that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do. That was good.
It turned out to be fake, sadly. It was a Photoshop. I know. I was thinking about like not telling you, but then I decided just fucking keep the dream alive.
You made me happy, and then you made me sad.
I know. Like I didn't want you running around with like false information.
Right, telling people about Grinch's salty nuts.
Because, dude, like real talk, like if they had like gone that route with the advertising campaign, they might have gotten me to buy some pistachios.
Yeah.
Because that's fucking funny.
Water temple. Guess what I found? It's a water temple.
Yeah, I've seen like 80 of those already at this point, dude. I've been fucking circumnavigating the globe.
Yeah.
Over here, man. And I'm just like, I'm getting pissed off because I haven't seen a single yellow tree or a tree that looked even remotely yellow in about an hour.
Can we move on from the Grinch? No. Actually, yeah, I don't think I have anything else of relevance to say.
I got something else we can talk about.
What are we talking about?
The Grinch.
Okay, tell me about the Grinch. Is his dick fuzzy?
Right. So the next step is we're done talking about the Grinch. Now we talk about the Grinch's dick.
Yeah, I feel like if we're gonna talk about the sexual like tensions of the Grinch, 300 bits, I will not lose a bidding war to stop you talking about You assume paying me money makes me stop talking about the Grinch. Clearly, by talking about the Grinch, I've made $6.
So,
if we continue talking about the Grinch, I could be rich. I'd have $7, and that's fucking that's a lot of money.
And Rev's bank account grew 3 times in size that day.
Mike, I'm sub to you. Please stop him.
So, this whole breeds of cars thing again.
Yeah, breeds of cars. Let's get back to that.
I mean, have you seen the Cars movies?
No. Though I did see a scene where, like, I think it's number 2 or 3, where they're like lady cars.
Yeah.
And they're turning on and off their headlights for Lightning McQueen or whatever.
Yeah. And it's like
so they're flashing their headlights, which is a euphemism for titties.
Yeah, because he's like a celebrity and shit or whatever.
Mater is fucked up. Can we just say that?
Oh, the tow truck.
Yeah. Okay. Let's be real about this universe for a minute.
Yeah. Please. Oh, please. That's why I brought it up.
Let me real talk. No, and then I'll let you get into what you were gonna get to. I know there are no mulberry trees in the ocean. I'm just hoping it won't be ocean at some point.
Yeah, I did the same thing before.
It's just a regret that I have, but we're continuing with it because it's just that's how I live. This is a personification of my life, is just doing something because I was already doing it and I don't stop. Anyway, Larry the fucking cable guy. That's not what's weird about Mater. What's weird about Mater is that he ostensibly lives in a house made out of corpses.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Why?
That's like living in the fucking, like, the catacombs underneath Paris. Where you just fucking, the walls of your home are fucking, like, monk skeletons.
Yeah.
I don't know why he does. That's fucking dark and awful.
Yeah.
But here's where I wanted to go with this, right?
Yeah, tell me this thing.
You got... Like, I mean, you posed the question that I don't have an answer to. I'm going to pose you a question now.
Okay.
Right? These fucking cars, right?
Right.
They have, there's male cars, there's female cars, right? and we know that they fall in love and enter into romantic relationships because that's
a plot
fucking
point. Okay.
a plot point, right?
I have not seen these movies, so I'm trusting you so far.
So, do the cars fucking sexually reproduce? Lamango pointing out that we saw baby cars.
Okay, so
right now when they manufactured my fucking car, right?
They didn't make it a baby.
A baby car, like a fucking go-kart, like a go-kart, and then it fucking matured into an adult car.
Right.
Right. That's not a thing. They fucking built an adult car.
Right. So
what's going on in that universe?
So I would so a couple things we gotta unpack there, and we don't have time for all that shit. But like,
yes we do.
Okay, we're gonna try and unpack as much of that as we can because you just unlocked like hell.
I know. I know.
Right. Okay.
I just opened the fucking gates to fucking hell. It was like in fucking Ghostbusters when they open like Gozer's gate or whatever the fuck.
Right, and then it's just like, okay, so like. Okay, let's tackle this maybe in the order of things that I want to bring up. I don't even know how to like address this. So like, if they had made it where they weren't baby cars at some point, in order to represent that there were baby cars in the universe and they weren't tiny, it would just be adult-sized cars that talk like children, which would be someone's kink because that's way too specific.
I hate that you're right, but yes. Now you see that, folks? That is because he said that. We now can fucking confirm that
we're
is
into
kink.
this.
You see that? That's how that works. Because he made a meme about it, it has to be real.
Mm-hmm.
So, not how that works. Right.
So moving forward from whatever I just said, manufacturing them small. And then they grow. So cars grow in this universe?
They have to have, like, metabolic functions and shit. They have to fucking have, like, a fucking, like, a life cycle that starts. So these cars, right?
Right. They're born as babies.
They fuck.
Somehow.
The fucking lady car either gets pregnant or lays eggs. Right? We don't know.
Right. Or it's like a stork situation where, like, you order a car?
You think?
I don't know. Like, do you use Amazon Prime a baby?
but then the fucking car is gonna grow into an adult. Like, so at that point, like, it can't be made out of metal. Unless this is some kind of, like, bio fucking,
like,
I don't know,
Warhammer has a thing called, like, living metal.
Ah, okay, there we go. Perhaps it's living metal.
Yeah, which I think is just little tiny nanites that continuously reproduce. So when it gets shot, then it comes back together.
All right, boom.
All right,
maybe
and Luigi guy, thank you for the 500 bits. Cars or Necrons, that's possible. Just a tomb world of cars coming to life.
They grow up, right? They mature into like adult cars. All right.
Sure.
So we have to believe that. We absolutely must fucking believe.
What
that.
if they manufacture some cars to be children, and they never grow up?
Why though? So like adult
you
cars
watched the movie. Why anything in that universe?
Nuclear families.
Yes.
Well, it's because see the current theory was like. There was a fucking global apocalypse that wiped out humanity, and then the fucking cars now at that point possessing like AI because you got self-driving cars and all that shit, right? Thanks to Elon Musk and everybody. So the fucking cars now
Elon Musk is the reason that we have baby cars.
Having like no fucking function on this earth have now created a situation where they act out the you know, the lost human civilization based on artifacts and you know, things that they found. They're simulating the dead human society,
right?
In a lot of ways.
And
it's
this
like,
is
you
a
know,
fan theory.
Well, that's you know, there's sci-fi novels like that, like out there, you know, like short stories and things like that, where like the AI left after the apocalypse doesn't know what to do, so they just go through a fucking rote facsimile of what they saw humans do.
Right, because that was working out for them.
Well, and it doesn't even, you know, it could happen. Like Splatoon has an extremely similar plot, believe it or not.
Yeah, for whatever
in that
reason.
Case, you're not talking about AIs. They're fucking squids who evolved into fucking, you know,
humans.
Squid people, right?
Squid.
So it exists, and I think that's what took place in the Cars universe. However, they would have had to have continued to improve upon the technology and make it so you have, like, cars that can fucking grow and have a life cycle and sexually reproduce.
So
okay,
there's essentially two different theories there. Either A, baby cars are made for no reason aside from just being able to have like a family.
Yeah, so they can better mimic like human fucking
and they never grow up. It's just they always have baby. And they don't sexually reproduce. They just order a baby from the factory. Like, do we ever meet Lightning McQueen's dad or anything?
I think there's a flashback where they talk about like Lightning McQueen being a kid and looking up to like another racer, like he was young once.
Okay,
like that's
implied. But like, did he have to be like? Could he have been fully formed at the size he is with like memories implanted in him?
By like some fucking nefarious, by somebody for a nefarious purpose, or just
for the sake of like,
I suppose
giving him this
personality
in which to like does Lightning McQueen have free will?
Yeah, it went there. It went there. Just a regular fucking Monday night. Does Lightning McQueen have free will? What happens when your car gets pregnant? Like, as a motorist, like, what kind of inconvenience is that to you?
Let's assume that...
Do you have to fucking bring your car in and be like, oh, yeah, car got pregnant.
Yeah.
All right.
You can't be leaving it around. It's where you get fucked.
You pull out of your driveway and there's fucking milk stains in the parking lot, in the driveway because it's lactating.
Right.
Your fucking car is lactating.
Oh, and they did some like weird kinky shit, and they weren't supposed to get pregnant because he wore like a fucking, I don't know. Where's the car's dick?
It's the exhaust pipe, no? That's
okay,
the asshole.
That would be the asshole.
Yeah.
Possibly the vagina, but definitely not the dick.
But you could like make crossbreeds of cars, and that's how they started. Because you were like, oh yeah, like fuck car breeds. Like, you could just take, like, a fucking, like, a station wagon.
Right.
And make it fuck, like, a Volkswagen Beetle.
Right. Like, so have you seen, those...
Like, a pickup truck. And make, like, a fucking, like a stupid, like, new breed of car.
So I was looking for... There's a vehicle...
Crossovers! That's crossovers! SUV, that's how they invented SUV crossovers.
I was looking up, some Warhammer stuff the other day. There's a vehicle in the Orc Codex called a battle wagon, and I was trying to see if like how people made their own battle wagon, right? It's just like a semi truck with like armor plating, right? It's stupid. I like how the rain lasted for 2 seconds. Ah, it's back.
Never stopped for me.
Stop.
Dude, I think I see a mulberry tree.
Do you?
I'll let you know in a minute.
Anyway, so there's this bit, right? I'm looking around and I find a Reddit, and it's like battle wagon, like our battle wagon, right?
Yeah.
And it's people who've taken like fucking station wagons, but they've made them like all-terrain vehicles. And that's immediately what I thought of when you were talking about crossbreed vehicles.
And they use it for like dumb like extreme sports.
They use it like you would like a Humvee or something.
Uh-huh.
Oh, did I? Oh, what the fuck is that?
Is it the tree? I fucked up.
Shit! It's on fire. There's fire
flowers.
Everywhere.
It was just.
It's
like
acacia. God damn it! Fucking acacia.
Yeah. Beans.
All right. We've been searching for an hour in futility to find
a mulberry tree, dude. That's it. That's all we're trying to do right now is find a mulberry tree. You want to spawn it?
I was kind of thinking about it.
Oh, did you hear that Owen Wilson and Larry the Cable Guy hooked up on the set of Cars 2?
Tell me more.
Oh, they just had like a fling. Like it was like in the tabloids and shit.
Okay,
they just
they
just had. It's yeah, yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Wow. Is that the
That's
sound he
true.
makes during sex?
All right, let's get her done.
Wow.
In your ass.
Wow.
In your ass. I hate that. I hate that so fucking
that you
much.
made Larry the Cable Guy say in your ass.
But they did though. That's true. That's like a little known fact that
Yeah.
those guys like shared like a
Absolutely
little like they had
true,
like,
not slanderous
had, like,
information about Larry
they
the
had-
Cable Guy and
they had
Owen
a
Wilson.
they had a fling while they were working on that movie.
Wait, who the
And
fuck
then, like,
did Owen Wilson play?
He was the fucking the Lightning McQueen.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never watched the movie, so I have no idea what his voice sounds like.
Dude, you never watched Cars?
I assume no. I was too busy watching The Grinch, apparently.
Are you pregnant? How does baby become pregnant?
Have you seen the meme with Lightning McQueen and he's like, "I fucked your mom, shit lips."
No.
Yeah, it's like that's pretty much it. It's just him saying that with like a expression on his face, like, "What are you gonna fucking do about it?"
Lightning McCream Snackalope. That was Larry's pet name for Owen.
So you know how they're drive-in movies, but not a thing anymore, but assume that they are for a second, just for the sake of this joke.
You know how they're what?
They're drive-in movies.
Oh yeah, there's like 2 left in the entire fucking country.
Right, yeah. Do they exist in the fucking Cars universe?
Yeah, I think
and like
you
bone in a like that's the point of a drive-in movie is to,
I think it's like
bone,
at least to get a hand job at least.
Right, just casually while you're watching a movie.
But you can yeah, I think that
I'm trying to think
what's
of a
cool
movie
about it-
Die Hard get just like handy.
dude, I think in the fucking Cars universe, a drive-in movie theater is just a movie.
I think it would be. Yeah.
Yeah. Cuz they don't like fucking all right, so in those movies, they do go indoors. Like, that does exist. Like, there are buildings that they go inside of and all that. But it's like, for the most part, right?
Right, they're outside of buildings for the most of the time. Because
Yeah,
they're cars, and that's weird.
Exactly. So I think that, yeah, like, what would be the point of...
Didn't Exxon have, like, a fucking ad campaign for a while where they were, like, talking moving cars?
Buildings are for what, Rev?
People?
But like for
for like
what
shelter.
Yeah, if you're a car.
Well, there's garages.
There are garages. Fuck.
Checkmate, atheists.
There are garages. There are garages. I don't know, dude. I feel like we shouldn't have got into this. It looks like a lot of people are upset now.
Good.
Good. Mission accomplished.
Yeah.
Hey, Rev.
Yeah.
We're not going to find a mulberry tree. Is that obvious to you at this point? It's obvious to me.
I want it to be not just obvious to me and you, but also to chat. So, question to chat. We've been searching for a mulberry tree for, let's say, an hour and 22 minutes, because that's how long the stream's been going on. It's roughly about that, yeah? Can we just fucking go back to base and spawn one in?
I think we're doing it regardless of what their answer is.
Okay.
I like how my fucking like Twitch channel stopped hosting you for some reason. Like, what the fuck? Why did it do?
It didn't want to hear about the Grinch.
And then it went into auto host and hosted somebody who's offline.
Neat.
Like, what?
Was it because I wasn't live when you hosted me?
No, you were live when I hosted you. What is Twitch?
All right, I'm just gonna fly back to base and then teleport you to me.
Yeah.
Because figuring out where the fuck I am. If I see it on the way back, I'll stop. But I'm
like how you just. I saw in fucking in the stream, like in the channel, you just looked at like a map of space.
Yeah,
Isn't
just
that great?
accidentally because I pressed M because I thought it would be a map.
Yeah, it's not. Well, it is a map, but it's a map of space. You're welcome.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's not a mulberry tree. It's not a mulberry tree. Fuck you, chat. It's not a mulberry tree. It's just a regular ass fucking tree. It's an oak tree. Acacia tree.
I don't even care if it's a mulberry tree at this point. Like, we just fucking invested.
There's no mulberry trees.
Why is there so much like floating giblets on your fucking stream? Like, why are there?
It's
like, why are there floating
thing.
chunks of rock and shit?
Thank
like,
you for the random bits, by the way, everyone who's been throwing them at us to get us to stop talking about fucking cars. It's just a thing. Like, oh, hey, this might work. Let me turn off creative mode.
Dude, what's that white fucking palace?
It's a naturally spawning fucking block, I guess.
What the fuck? It's a lucky block in there. Get that shit.
Yeah, I don't know why, but yeah.
Bust that shit open.
Let's see. White tulip, fishing rod, rush tips. Oh, I don't know what any of this is, do I?
It's fish. You're too stupid to understand fish.
Yeah.
The concept of fish. It is too fucking difficult for you to grasp.
Okay, back to flying. Oh, fuck me with a rake. I say we float back there and then
cool space map.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm enjoying that because it was happening to me fucking constantly.
I mean, like, I've got the survival map, so I know how to do it. It's just I'm dumb. Did you ever hear about what happens when you travel all the way to the end of the worlds in the original build of Minecraft?
What? No. What happens?
So, like, the level generation stuff, like, there's certain rules on, like, where blocks can be placed, so that way it doesn't look stupid or weird.
Mm-hmm.
And it starts getting really fucky the farther away from, like, the center point you go. And it's colloquially known as the Farlands. And it's just, it still happens. How far do you have to go to get to the Farlands?
They made it like a biome, basically, is what you're saying?
No, just people call it that because there's no other way of referring to it. It's just fucking weird. Please play Minecraft story mode. I'm all right.
And it's got all kinds of like fucking like impossible geometry and shit.
Look it up. Like, go Google search it because I'm gonna teleport you. So no matter where you go, it's kind of irrelevant right now, right?
Well, I also don't want to die out here.
Dig yourself into a hole and just like put a dirt block. Yeah, it doesn't matter actually.
Yeah, who cares? Fuck it.
I think it's beyond the world's border then. Okay, well, there's that, I guess.
I guess I was like last second hoping I would find a mulberry tree so this entire fucking time doesn't feel like it was wasted, you know?
No. Us not finding it is exactly us not wasting time. You want to know why?
Why?
Because chat had to watch it and listen to us talk about the Grinch movie and cars fucking. And then we asked them, do you want more of us meandering aimlessly, talking about weird shit? Or do you want us to stop? And they chose for us to stop. It wasn't pointless. It was all in favor of changing things.
If we had just spawned in...
They would have been pissed at us. Oh, you fucking should have tried.
Yeah, you cheated. You didn't try. So we gave them like the most college-y of college tries to find this fucking thing.
Right. That try that you like. In this essay, I will...
This is an Ivy League try.
Right. No, okay. You're doing like the shitty college try. Like, not Ivy League, but like, I don't want to say community college because they're actually legit.
They are.
They are. And I don't want to be like, community colleges suck as a meme because it's like, no, they're actually good. You tried, and that's what counts. That's how life works, I'm pretty sure.
I'm shacking up with a Squidward.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to do a BRB.
Okay.
And get something to drink and stuff. Maybe
Okay.
eat like a cough drop from my Throssie.
Uh-huh.
And then when I come back, we can talk about cars more, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Now, wouldn't it be fucking wild if I actually find one? Like, actually legitimately find one somehow. Like, you wouldn't believe me. Absolutely wouldn't. And there's no reason. I absolutely give you permission to dunk on Penn State. Okay, Penn State sucks ass. You won't. I know I won't. I can hope. I can dream. Well, yeah, I mean, his throat's fucked up. You don't want him to raptor noise right now. He'll die. You guys found a mulberry tree yet? Nope, I'm about to spawn one in, though. And then you'll get to see what it looks like. I'm not entirely sure what part of the mulberry tree we need. Fucking hell. Why is he even like this? Like, it sounds like it was a glitch. Just cheat one in. I will once I get back to base. Just because there may be a random chance that we find one, and I need to go this way anyway. This biome looks pretty. It's like, Santa Fe. Look at these dudes. What's with those circles? Oh, those? I don't know. They're just a thing. And then these are tumbleweeds. Huh. It's a custom biome for sure because it's too fucking weird. It's very pretty. I was thinking about moving there. There's a couple places that I was thinking about moving, and like New Mexico, yeah, that seems good. Michigan seems nice. That'd be cool. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out where you go, because the problem with Austin is that the rent is obscene, and I don't want to pay it anymore. So instead of doing that, I was thinking about moving. Canada exists. I know nothing about Canada, though. You know what I learned the other day? Ontario isn't a town. It's like a state. That's how little I fucking understand. What the shit? Okay. That's how little I understand about Canada. Come to Brazil? Ontario is a province. Right, yeah. You don't just, like, live in Ontario. You live in a place in Ontario, right? That's how words work? As long as you don't go to the northern part. Where do you go in... assuming you're middle class and not made out of money, where do you live in Canada? Like, where is that? You know how much of an asshole I could be right now? There's an entire ocean below us. Just drop him. Wait. I like this music. Wait, where the fuck are we? Oh, we still need to go some. Well, I don't know where Mike is to be able to spawn the tree behind him. That won't work. We've got to figure out another place. I'm trying to save all of my weird banter talk for when he's back, but I need to think about, like, something for us to talk about that's interesting. Let's see. Met up with Natalie. That was fun. And her fiance, we, like, double dated And that was good, because they were just, like, in our neck of the woods. Tree, go back? What do you mean, tree, go back? If we actually legitimately find this, he will not believe us. Okay. Not this, Olive. Look closely at the forest. Here? Further. Okay. Here. Oh, I'd be fucking mad if it was over here. Here? Alright. Alright. So we got this area here, and we got this area here. We're gonna call this area A. Am I looking for area A or area B? South. See, people are like arguing with each other in chat, and this is why Mike has trouble with Baba is you. Okay, we're looking at B. Alright. So, in this forest, yes? Silver Bell. Maple. There? It's there. There's enough delay that doesn't help. Blind. You saw it. Okay. So I'm gonna stand here. North is that way. Which way now? South. Olive. Okay, I've gone... Okay, southeast, so it's a little bit this way. Holy fucking shit! And we've seen it before! We've seen it before! Because these are things we put down! What?! Okay. Can I just eat a pufferfish? Can I just do that? No. It's probably a bad idea. Probably could have killed myself there. Alright. Need a hatchet. I'm gonna make a hatchet. 1, 2, 3. Can I just do this, or is it some stupid shit? It's some stupid shit, right? No, it's good. We're good. I'm gonna ditch something else, that way we don't have any possibility of losing our loot here.
I'm back, what are you doing?
You absolutely not fucking believe this.
Oh, you spawned in a mulberry.
No,
cool.
I legitimately found one. Chat, well, okay, I didn't. Chat found it when I was flying over. They flipped the fuck out. Here, hold on, I'm gonna teleport you here.
I see it on your stream.
And the bullshit, come over here. Look at that.
That's our it's right next to our base. Is that what
no,
you're
we've been here before. Remember when we went mining that one time and it took us forever? We went for Casserite or whatever. You remember this time?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's where it is. It's right fucking here.
Well, whatever. Look, it's one tree, dude.
That's enough. I have
like,
a mulberry sapping. I have wood.
Chat, he didn't spawn it, right, chat?
You can watch the VOD. As I'm like talking about absolutely nothing for a few minutes.
Aquis Ablution says, you've seen this tree, I'm 90% sure.
We must have.
Like, are we supposed to remember, like, a tree, though? Like,
yeah, that tree's somehow relevant.
Like, would you guys have remembered it?
I mean, I still was
like,
cheating because I was flying along.
It was like a fucking year ago, like when we were there.
Yeah.
Like a legit year ago.
Yeah.
Or maybe we're just dumbasses.
Yeah, actually, you can look in the log window. If you press T to talk, you can see everything that I've done to cheat this entire time.
Whatever. But good job getting the mulberry then, I guess. All right, so that makes me feel like the whole thing wasn't a waste of time. Though the only reason anybody saw it is because you were fucking airborne, which you're not supposed to be able to do in this game. So I could just say that.
Well, not at this age.
You did get it by cheating.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, like, I would have only... But I did come back this way because it was towards base. I don't know. Home. So we...
This is, like, very close to our
Do you
shit.
see the spire out in the distance there? Yeah, it's that away.
Yeah.
Like, we were incredibly close to it. So, okay, we both split up in random directions, and somehow, I chose 2 different ways. Like, I died, and then I came back, and then I chose a different direction the second time, right?
Yeah.
In my 2 attempts, we somehow did not find it.
You know what? You cheated not only the game, but yourself.
Oh, God. Can we talk about this?
You didn't improve. You took a shortcut, gained nothing.
Like, so I'm in 2 minds about, like, games like Dark Souls and stuff having, like, an easy mode. I'm not entirely sure how you make one, but that being said, like, you know, my dick doesn't get any bigger when I beat games. You know? Right. It gets bigger when I beat it. Fucker.
It's funny, man. Minecraft actually makes my dick smaller.
Yeah.
You notice that? Ever since we started playing this? And I don't know about you, man, but I couldn't spare the inch.
Yeah, like gives you like half an inch left. That was mean. It's just unnecessary. How the fuck do I make paper?
I'm eating a cough drop. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm not offended.
Parchment. Okay. I assumed I had to chop it down. It's gonna be some bullshit, isn't it? All right.
So it was a fucking journalist woman, right? Who wrote an article about how she beat the game, Sekiro, whatever.
But she cheated at the end or whatever.
And it was like I remember the headline of her article, which I did not read.
I did not.
The headline was I cheated to beat the final boss, and I feel fine. Like as if like you know, she was making the argument that
it doesn't fucking matter.
Like basically saying, yeah, so what if I cheated? Like we need to maybe not make such a big deal out of people cheating at games, right?
Right. Like, if it's not for competition, there's really no reason to not.
I mean, and then like a bunch of people like jumped down her throat, and that's where the copy pasta comes from, right? But it's like, I get where both of them are coming from. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like, I kind of get both. There's a part of me that's, especially if a game, in my opinion, is like brutally fucking difficult.
I mean, like, as long as you're honest about it, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna cheat and then fucking lie and be like, yeah, I fucking cheated. I used a code or whatever.
Yeah, I didn't cheat. I was just.
Or good. I didn't. Yeah. Like I'll say, I cheated, or like I played it on easy mode, but we're not talking about easy modes.
Right.
We're talking about fucking. We're talking about
there is
cheating.
no easy mode, which is the issue with that.
We're talking about cheating, right?
Right.
But a part of me also feels like, depending on how much I care about whatever game this is, I might give up if I don't care about the game and I don't feel that invested in it, I might just fucking give up like before I cheat. Does It's like, this is so hard, it makes me angry, and I don't care anymore. And I'll just give up and not cheat. But put it this way.
Yeah.
If I beat a game and I don't cheat, I'm gonna feel good about that.
Yeah.
Especially if that game is fucking challenging, right?
Yeah, I don't know if I feel accomplished by beating a game.
Exactly. I'm not gonna feel that good if I cheat.
Right. It feels good. I mean, that's part of the allure of Dark Souls is winning despite not cheating. You know?
Yeah.
Punch dirt to get gravel, thank you.
But I think what's funny about this situation with the copy pasta is these people are like maybe calm down, you know, like maybe it's not that big a deal.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what she was trying to say was like,
which was her point in the first place.
Right.
I imagine.
I would imagine that's her point. Is like it's a fucking video game. The point is to have fun. If cheating brings you joy, and there's a certain joy to cheating. Like, we're literally playing this mod pack having cheated several times.
The only reason it feels so good to cheat in this is because this fucking mod pack is asking us of extremely tedious, fucking, in many cases, unrealistic things, Rev.
Right. Like, but people do it without cheating. So the same argument could be made here.
I guess, but those people also aren't streaming and have like, oh yeah, maybe I can walk around and look for a fucking mulberry tree for like 13 hours. You know, like, I don't know about you, but I'm trying to have like an entertaining stream.
Right, yeah. Like, there's a breaking point
about...
on when, like, actually being good at this is, like, not as useful as actually, like... I mean, like, if I could actually just be good at Minecraft... First off, let's dissect that sentence for a minute.
Yeah, is that even a thing?
Well, like, would anyone actually here give a shit? Like, are you going to be like... Oh my god!
Didn't come here. They didn't come here for that. They came here for fucking can cars get pregnant?
Yeah, for sure. That's entirely the way they. Why does it say you can't repair them, but then you can? God, I hate that because like it implies that sometimes this mod pack lies, which is just not fun in of itself.
It's like those people overreacted to that article in a way that was like comical and stupid, and that's what really this is about, right? More than anything, that's why we're having the conversation, right?
Right? Yeah. Like this, it doesn't fucking matter.
Now, obviously, if you're talking about a competitive game,
yeah, like if you're cheating at a game where it's like there's money online or something, then you're an asshole.
No, what about just fucking like aimbotting in a
like I had a game the other day. I was playing Apex, right? This guy, he was on my team, right? Not talking. And it was like not even subtle. So average game of Apex is about 30 minutes long, right?
Yeah.
We were like getting the winning screen at 8 minutes 30. So what he was doing is he was moving super fast, like unreasonably fast. Like, I was the jump master. I get to choose where we jump, right? Yeah. And by the time I hit the jump button, he was already on the ground.
It's a perk, man. Fast fall. It makes your balls
and he
really,
was like
really heavy.
1,000 meters from where we were, because we were jumping a far distance to get to Skulltown. But it was like, all right, it's going to be worth it. You guys want to go? I got you. I can make this happen. And then it's just like, poof. Yeah, I tweeted about it because it was just like so fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, see, that's not cool to me because you know other people you assume
they're trying to have a good time. They're trying not to cheat. I know people do cheat. How do I skin a mulberry tree?
I'm not doing anything right now. So do you want to? What do you need? What can I do? Like I'm just wasting our fucking time. Like I'm. What do you,
so press escape and then go to advancements.
Yeah.
And then age 1.
Yeah.
And then it says begin keeping a record of your knowledge on parchment. It requires bark from the mulberry trees which spawn out in the world. Half of that is a lie, I feel like, but okay. You need a saw for the bark. The saw needs black quartz, which is in hell.
Yeah, we never got the black quartz. You want me to go to hell?
But it's not required for this.
Then
but okay, hold on. How do we make parchment? You know how to search that up?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so we search that up. We need washi. Washi is made from a press being pressed. Our mulberry sheets being pressed, and mulberry sheets are mulberry pulp, and mulberry pulp is soaked mulberry bark, and mulberry bark is...
What? I would really like to know why we couldn't use any wood to make paper. Why did it have to be mulberry?
We can put it in the basin that you made, but we need the saw to get it. Okay, so it's not like every other tree in this game. It's fucking stupid. Okay.
Wait, what? Wait, what do they want? We have to do what?
We have to put it in a saw.
What the fuck is a saw?
It's
we have to make a new table.
We have to make a new machine. Like a press. Do we have... Yeah. And the saw... Okay, how do we make a saw then? Okay. Wow.
To get the... No. Hang out, man.
Yeah.
This is to make... Wait, this is to make the bark?
Yeah.
But... Okay, no. Oh, the saw...
Mike.
So how do you... Yes, I understand. How do you make a saw? Copper gears.
How do you make copper gears, though?
The buffalo teeth. Is it
one option is buffalo teeth. The other option is glue, which we get by melting flesh in a cauldron.
What the fuck is this? Spawn it in, spawn it in.
What? How do you make a cauldron?
Spawn it in, spawn it in. Spawn that saw, dude. Let's do it. Fucking chat wants it. Spawn it.
Unfired clay bowl. Clay in a bowl, and then we just fire it in a kiln. Do we have a kiln?
Chat with me. Ready? Spawn, spawn, spawn. Spawn it in, spawn it in, spawn it in. Come on, let's get this chant going, dude.
Just spawn the saw.
Look at them. They want it. Look. Dude, you and I both know we're not making that fucking saw. That's going to take months to make that saw. Months. I'm not exaggerating when I say months. IRL months.
I thought we had one. I was gonna look and see if we had one, and if we had one, because we fucking hated ourselves at one point.
We never made one of those. I guarantee we never made
one. What did we need the gears for? Like, why did we do everything involving a buffalo?
I don't remember.
What was the teeth?
The mill. The mill.
The mill.
That was for making the mill. Yeah. Oh, dude. What the fuck?
I made a kiln once, but the kiln exploded, so we can't do it again.
Oh, you know what else we need to make, dude? A metal press. We can't. We don't have. We have to make a metal press to make the copper plates.
Do we?
Yes. Yes.
Go okay, I'm spawning it in.
Yeah, dude.
See you in hell if you want me to do this legit. I'll fight you. I'm going there anyway. So are you for asking that of me. Saw.
Panda Cow says you don't need metal press, just hammer ingots on anvil. Okay.
There's a saw. Done. All right. All right. You have it? Do you want to go ahead and It also needs a water wheel, gearboxes, and an axle. Sure. Why not? Of course it does. Gearbox. You right there?
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure I got this right.
Water.
Where's the saw?
I gave it. You should have it.
I have it. Where do you want it?
Apparently we need a water wheel. So I assume it's gonna be somewhere connected up with this. I honestly do not know how this works. We're in uncharted territory now.
All right, Rev, you ready?
I don't know.
Are you ready? Look at
I
me.
am.
Look at
Yeah.
me. Look at me.
I'm looking at you.
You cheated not only the game, but yourself. You didn't grow.
Mike,
You didn't improve.
Mike, no.
You took a shortcut and gained nothing. You experienced a hollow victory. Nothing was risked and nothing was gained. It's sad that you don't know the difference.
Fuck off. I'm gonna assume a water wheel needs... Oh, the music really made that good, though. Like, the music, like, came in all, like, sad and shit.
Smooth seas do not make a strong sailor. Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah, man.
Look at this.
The part that made that funny, in my opinion, was the fact that 5 minutes ago I was going, spawn it in!
Yes.
Spawn it in!
I thought this was an elaborate setup.
It was, but I also did really, actually, honest to God, want you to do this. Because fuck that shit.
I need an axle as well. Real quick, will you, while I'm spawning in the axle, will you look up how to make an axle?
Yeah, it's easy. You just spawn it in!
No, I know you do, but I want you to look it up and then tell chat how you do it. So that why I'm doing it, or while I'm doing it, you can explain to them how bullshit whatever an axle is.
Okay, so it's wooden axle?
Fuck. Apparently
what?
X is also enchant.
What?
The letter X is used in, like, as a quick bind for enchanting, apparently.
Okay.
So when I press X to type in axle, it switches over to that instead, because I want to do that right now.
Oh, gross.
Here it is. Wooden axle.
Yeah, wooden axle. Right.
And it's spelled wrong.
It is, isn't it? I was confused by that.
It's just spelled wrong. Oh, good. That broke. I'm going to have to find another one. Gear.
Is it, though? I honestly don't know.
It is, yeah. No, absolutely. You need 2 axles. That sucks.
You need sticks, okay. You need black quartz, which you get in hell, correct?
Okay.
I think. Oh, you have to use a crusher to make crushed black quartz, which
Sure,
we don't have a crusher.
So,
you could also use the horse thing. It looks like we could have used the horse.
Okay.
To get that, to accomplish that, the horse wheel. You also need hemp rope.
Okay, which we get from hemp. That would
get
have been
from
easy
hemp.
enough. You need a 5x5 area to work. Okay,
Actually, all you apparently need to make hemp rope is 6 string.
Huh. We'll take that one, hippies.
So, yeah, right? So, what are you actually, like, fucking talking about? Like, this was doable.
Yeah, I was hoping that it would be bullshit like everything else.
Tell you what, spawn it in anyway.
I mean, I did.
There you go.
There's no room for a water wheel.
Oh, sorry. They're that's correct, Panda Cow. They are hemp fibers. They're not regular string. They just look similar. And in order to make hemp fibers, you need hemp rope.
2,
what
3,
are you talking
4,
about?
5.
Oh, okay. So we would have to, I guess, locate hemp and grow hemp.
I mean, we have hemp seeds.
We could have done it, but who knows how long it would have taken.
It's just, I want to get out of age 1. You know, like, I want today to be the day, arbitrarily. 5x5 area to work.
I don't know if it can be, though. What are you doing in that hole?
Well, in order to place the water wheel to make the saw work, I need to be able to have a 5x5 area for the water wheel to go in, because these are words.
Man, that looks really not fun.
You're placing the wheel on the axle. Take out silver. Why? It goes directly onto the... Oh! Oh, that's why that's wrong.
You need to get rid of the other side, Archville is saying?
Yeah, I was digging the wrong part, apparently.
Oh, what the fuck?
It goes directly onto the axle. Is this a 5x5 area? Did we do it?
Fucking advanced engineering over here at this point. What the
No, it's just like it's a large block, so well, I assume the water has to be moving for a wheel to work. Am I wrong? Okay.
It should work that way, but this is like a little.
This is also Minecraft, so
it's a pond. It's a pond. It's a little fucking stagnant body of water.
Can you count to 5?
I think so. Why?
Is it? It needs a 5x5 area. I don't know what that means. Could be 5x5 up, down, left, right. Take out the dirt in the middle.
Dirt in the middle of the pond.
Just dig dirt in this line until...
I'd be happy to do this because this kept killing me every time I tried to jump off the fucking diving board.
Think of a wheel. Yes. Yes. So I would assume it would be like so. Yes?
All right, so that has no reason to
5 blocks long and 5 blocks wide. Is that diameter or the circumference? Because if it's the diameter, then we don't have that. But if it's the
you weren't asking me if I could count to 5. Somebody cunty in chat asked you that. Is that right?
No, I was being the cunty one.
Oh.
It can't be both radius and diameter. That's not how radius and it can't be both. It's either or. That's literally what those words mean. What?
Had you considered the possibility that these people are fucking with you?
Entirely, yes. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Would it be convenient for this to be right next to our base? Yes. Would it be easier to just move it? My cat says hi. That's good news.
Like, I don't understand how water works in this game, like, at all.
Potato, schist, mud, bone. Stop digging things.
Rev, it's getting late and I'm getting, like, cranky.
Yeah.
My dick hurts.
Yeah. Should we
I'm also annoyed because this thing is not working and it very obviously should be.
Shit. God damn it.
Bungle Ceratops says we're really close to age 2.
I know we are. Like, all we gotta do is this, and then the next thing after it.
Fucking Christ. Alright, so...
Yeah, I just need to get the fucking saw out of the water now, I guess.
1 block.
Alright, there we go. Alright, I'm just gonna go somewhere where I know there's a shit ton of water.
Block. Did you watch Sesame Street when you were a kid?
Yes. That was way more emphatic than I needed to. Why?
Did you watch it because like you really liked it, or because you were just like a dumb little bastard and you didn't know what the fuck?
I don't
you were
think
looking
I
at?
had choices in this. I think it was just put on for me.
Like you were just plopped in front of the television, and there were all these brightly colored, fucking weird, kind of disgusting creatures.
Right, to just tell me things.
Yeah.
We got gnomed.
So, Snuffleupagus, right?
Tell me more.
Big Bird was fucking insane, right?
No, I think Snuffleupagus was later developed to be real.
Was it?
No. Fucking god damn this!
Because if not,
Mike,
that just means that...
Look at... Why would I ever want to place a saw blade like this?
I think you could do better than that.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking too.
Because I remember watching the show, and it was like, hey, Big Bird, who you talking to, you fucking weirdo? And he's like, oh, Snuffleupagus. And they're like, are you on meth? What the fuck did you even just say? Oh, Snuffleupagus, he's, you know, my friend. Look, he's right there. You don't see the big fucking hairy elephant standing fucking 4 feet away from you right now? Like, how did Big Bird not get institutionalized?
Because he's 6 years old, I guess? According to chat?
He's large to be a 6-year-old bird. He's at least in his fucking, like, early 20s, I'm going to say.
Oh, for fuck's sake, thank God.
Because otherwise, he's a big bird. Like, I mean, what are you telling me? They fucking build these birds, like, they're as adults already? They hatch as adults? He can't be literally a child. He's fucking, like, 7'2". Dude, he's, like, taller than most NBA players. Like, he's not a child.
Don't even ask. I'm just doing things. Just know that it has to happen.
He is Big Bird. It's in the fucking name. Well, yeah, big means
large,
full-grown bird. So if he's a fucking 6-year-old bird, okay, I'll buy that for a second. How fucking massive must the adults of that species be?
That's a good point.
Because if he's 7 feet tall and he's just fucking six years old, right? And he's a child.
I think
because you're telling me he's a child, right?
Apparently.
Like, because I mean, maybe it's like, oh, but it's bird years. He's 6 years old, because then he wouldn't have an imaginary friend. So he's definitely an adolescent of whatever species of bird that is, right? So that means that his parents must be like...
It stopped working.
Yeah, like 30 fucking feet tall. Like fucking Shadow of the Colossus type birds. They're not dinosaurs at this point. Big Bird's a fucking dinosaur.
Entirely possible. See, it's not turning. You guys are acting like it's continuing to turn, but it's not. The block needs to be 1 block further away. Okay. That's fine.
How tall is a full-grown ostrich?
6 foot.
Did you just make that up?
Nope.
Really?
Yep.
That's my boy.
No, I think that's legit. I think that's.
I love the fucking confidence that he said that with.
No, because here's the deal. I'm pretty sure that's right. A male is somewhere between
I would buy it.
6.9 to 9 feet tall. A female is between 5.6 and 6'6".
You've pretty much got it. So all right, so that means that
my mom used to work for an elementary school, and while she was there, she remarked once that a teacher came in and they were trying to use the computer lab because she was the computer teacher, right? Because that used to be a thing. And during that time, one of the teachers came in and was trying to teach their kids about, like, ostriches. And some kid asked, how tall is an ostrich, right? And the teacher apparently just pointed at my mom and said, well, about, 6 foot. Because my mom is 6 foot tall.
Okay.
And so just arbitrarily now I know that ostriches are 6 feet tall.
Because somebody at one point compared your mom to
the height of an ostrich.
Huh. No shit. Okay, so sometimes
I'm not full of shit.
Yeah, all right. I'll respect that. Okay, good story. I'm sorry. Did that piss your mom off, by the way? That would have pissed me off.
A little bit. Yeah, I think so. But my mom is like much too nice to actually like say or do anything about that. But yes, I remember this story.
So, all right. So if the fucking child Big Bird is fucking like 7 feet tall, right? And a full-grown ostrich is fucking 6 feet tall.
Sure.
I think what would be safe is if we could find the rate of growth for an ostrich, like a baby ostrich.
Like how tall do they start?
Yes. And then when it's full grown, how much did it grow? And then add use that same formula to fucking Big Bird's current height. And that's how you figure out how tall the adult Big Bird is.
God, this looks awful. What do you think?
Oh, it's disgusting and I hate it. But I can hear it turning, which means it's working.
What if I like try and aesthetic this shit? Nope, that breaks it.
You know what? I don't care that it's ugly as long as it's fucking doing what we need it to do.
I mean, I've got infinite wood, so I'm gonna just aesthetic.
Make a boner.
Mike.
What?
It doesn't have to be a boner.
But boner.
Be. Yeah, it definitely could be.
But boner. Lamango points out that Big Bird's been 6 for 50 years.
So is Elmo. We just roll with it, all right?
So is Bart Simpson. Well, I don't know about how old Bart Simpson is.
He's like 12 or whatever.
Dude, these fucking, like, adult Big Birds must be fucking, like, terrifyingly fucking huge. Just, like, walking down the street, like, squawking and fucking, like, tearing into people's flesh with their fucking serrated beaks and shit.
You assume that they're hostile.
They're definitely hostile. You're not, like, you're a giant fucking flightless bird.
Right.
Okay? Like... I feel like you're gonna be a fucking an aggressive creature.
I'm making this out of mulberry, by the way, out of spite, not just because it's the thing I've got in my inventory, but out of spite.
Out of sheer spite.
You understand this. Chat understands this.
Jedistotle says, Mike, they're fucking sentient. Okay, what's your point? You can be fucking sentient and be an asshole. Fucking everybody I know is sentient and an asshole. It's more than possible for these fucking birds to do it. More than possible.
In fact, likely. If I had the ability to rip someone's throat out using my talons, which I would also have, would do.
You fucking better believe you would.
I work customer service. Fuck you. Like, you're dead, dude. Whip out my fucking talons.
I would fucking Hitchcock the shit out of your fucking eye sockets at every opportunity you gave me.
Right. Given, like, it was extreme enough to require it, it's just like, Lord, forgive me for what I must do. And then just destroy someone's fucking neck. Alright, so how many apart was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was that 5? Yeah, that was 5. So it's 5 and then it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's here.
Tuna Newt points out that Big Bird doesn't have talons. He has big doofy feet, but that's only because he's a
declawed?
Juvenile. No, he's a juvenile.
Oh, okay.
Fucking bird. He's young. He will eventually grow the fucking The raptor talons. They're coming.
What do you think of this? For something that I didn't try too hard on.
I think it actually looks really fucking good to the point where I don't even believe you built it.
You were here for that.
I watched you do it, and I don't believe that you built it. How does that answer your question?
That's a good question. That's a good point. Thank you. I will accept that. Why is the music so eerie? I don't know, just Minecraft in general.
Yeah, it's pretty sexy, dude. I gotta be honest.
Alright, all this for a saw. Yes, this entire setup is so that way we can place down the saw. You like it?
I love it, actually.
Thank you.
Braylon says, make Mike step in the saw.
Step in the saw.
I mean, where? Like, what part do you want me to... Like, just go into here?
Am I a cheaty boy? Yes.
It doesn't kill you.
Music is done.
Oh, the saw is not powered, Rev.
Sure, why would it be?
Because your clutch box is facing the wrong way, according to Jurg.
Right?
Clutch my nuts! There you go.
For clarification, it's not a clutch box, it's a gearbox. Shift right click it.
Clutch my box! That's what Mater says to Lightning McQueen when they're making love.
Yeah, that sounds right. I believe this. Canon.
Oh, well.
My nuts. So
oh, well. The way you stroke my clutch. Oh, well.
Wow.
Feels really good. Yeah, well.
Wow. Why isn't Mike streaming? It's easier for us just to trade off.
We kind of swap off each week, basically.
Wrong
Wrong
so this
box
is going to be our
again.
testing method. It's the wrong one. How did I have the wrong one again? Okay. I'm just going to let that drop into the ocean, never be found.
What breed of car is Lightning McQueen? That's a really good question. I feel like he's a Maserati.
Ah, shit. Okay.
What was that sound?
That is the sound of the saw. Yeah, it works now. Mike, what did you expect? Here you go. Mike, please. Mike, don't do it again. We were supposed to do a thing.
I came, I saw, I conquered.
Alright, so in order to get wood, we... Oh. Okay, well, so... Yes, I did get mulberry bark for that. Cool. Alright, I planted some mulberry trees on the off chance that this didn't work exactly the way I wanted it to.
Good shit.
Yeah, also because I just wanted to be able to have more of it so we wouldn't have to do exactly what we just did for an hour and a half again. And look, they grew.
Weirdo says, my favorite NASCAR is Maserati. I don't know anything about NASCAR or car breeds.
Yeah,
So
I don't either.
Like, what kind of cars do they use in NASCAR?
See,
Because,
I
yeah,
know
cars...
the other way I know a bunch of sports cars is because, what is it? I'm Britney, bitch, I think is the name of the song.
What's that?
You gotta work it, bitch. That's the name of the song. You gotta work, bitch.
And
you want a hot body, a Maserati, a Lamborghini, something else? You gotta work, bitch.
Why are you listening to that song?
Listen. Britney went through some shit, and I support her.
Real talk for a second?
Yeah.
I'm here's for Britney Spears.
Yeah, she seems okay now. She just seems like someone's mom.
I think Britney Spears is great, and I think Britney Spears. I just always remember feeling like really fucking bad for her.
Yeah.
Like with all the fucking horse shit, with all the fucking like paparazzi and all the fucking craziness and the stalkers and the madness that happened to her.
Yeah.
You know?
She is someone's mom, but you know what I mean? Like, why?
And I was the last time I saw something about her, it was like how she's now like she's like gotten into painting and stuff, and like her paintings are actually like selling for like quite a bit of money, and
yeah,
like want like an original Britney Spears painting and shit. And it's like I just felt like really happy for her because she fucking deserves to have a good life.
Yeah, like she went through some shit. She like
shit.
That was when she was like in her downward spiral.
Yeah, she's the author of your baby. The author, the
artist behind your baby.
The creative genius behind your baby. It's true. She does paint them with her ass cheeks, Flamengo. It's pretty awesome.
That is fake?
It's not fake. You're fake.
Okay.
I also liked her music a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was catchy, whatever pop shit. But you know, that's. I don't know. I grew up with it. I was gonna try and defend it, but I think that's all it is. Is I grew up with it, so that's why it's good.
There is an art to constructing a pop song, and there is a fucking
a skill
brilliant. A brilliance in it sometimes that I think people don't fucking recognize.
You've dropped the unfamiliar item. Okay. Okay.
What are we doing here?
Wait, can I just...
What is that infuriating sound?
Nothing.
What is that disgusting sound? Ah, you're making the things.
Yeah. There it is.
Are we getting it? Are we getting
soaked
H2?
mulberry bark?
H2?
This is a thing?
Oh, we have to wait for that, and it's going to take like 10 years.
So I do have a recommendation on what we can do instead of that. We got to make paper. We need at least 16 bark. No, Mike.
Because you know this is going to take forever, right?
Do you have a thing to soak this stuff in? Like a bottle or whatever?
Oh, one of those fucking like swim bladders, right?
Yeah.
There's one around. I haven't seen it in a while. It's not in my inventory.
I found it.
There you go. Did you just fucking throw something at me?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm sure I deserved it.
No, you didn't. I just had something I could throw at you, and so I did. You would have done the same thing.
Aristotle says, this is how Sevtech makes you make paper. You have to do every fucking painstaking thing. I'm surprised there aren't more steps.
I mean, this isn't the end of it. We then have to run this through the pulp thing.
And, I mean, the worst part of it was that it had to be mulberry, which is a fucking very rare tree.
Yep. It's actually uncommonly rare to the point that people thought it wasn't spawning in. And imagine doing what we just did legit. Do I actually own any gas masks? If so, how many? 2. Russian and a Israeli model.
That's fucking cool. You know I have Venetian masks?
I know. It's aesthetic, man.
Yeah.
I feel it.
So, now I'm sure, Aristotle, that in reality, making fucking paper is a fucking ordeal.
Yeah, I mean, there are people whose job it is to make paper. It's not just something that you just do. It's a huge fucking ass pain. And this is basically how it works. That being said, there's something to be said about not making a thing just a thing because that's the way it works in real life, you know? Like, if you're playing a video game, there's some suspension of disbelief, you know?
But I guess that's the point of this fucking mod pack.
Like, calibrating the gears is not entirely important. I left one on the ground. Will you go pick up the drying rack that I've left on the ground over there? If you can't find it, I don't give a shit.
It's like, I mean, I guess there's a cool factor to it. I mean, one of my main issues is we're making like a fucking all these crafting tables and shit that seem to just have like a one-time functionality.
To some degree, yes, I do believe that's the case.
And they're of absolute motherfucker to make.
Yeah, that seems right. Like they do one thing. Okay, so then how many ages are in Sevtech? I don't know. We probably won't see them all.
Unless we cheat.
All right, I'm pressing the pulp into paper now. Can you just check something if you type fix water into console real quick?
What do you want me to type?
No, someone wants me to do it. It didn't work. Okay. I have washi. Now, with the washi,
What is washi?
It's a type of Japanese rice paper. We're making out of mulberry.
Well then, why didn't they make us use rice?
I would assume because it's easier.
Rice exists in the game, doesn't it?
It does. One,
because it would be easier, he says.
I mean, am I wrong?
No, I don't know. I mean, what do you think it'd be harder to find fucking rice in the wild and like find the seeds and then start growing rice in this game? Or finding one mulberry bush?
Yeah, again, it's one of those like which comes first, going to hell or making paper?
Why do I have mud clumps in my inventory? Where did this come from?
I had a bunch from digging out the ground and found out you can throw it. And so then I did.
Oh, you threw it at my fucking face.
Oh, that's interesting. So, it's not... Okay, Mike.
Yeah.
I planted olive trees, right? And I planted mulberry trees. Now, tell me what kind of tree this is.
Which one? The one you're looking at?
Yes.
This says oak wood.
Yeah, I didn't plant an oak tree, and I clear-cut this area. Now, am I high, or did the mulberry tree turn into an oak tree?
Can we go to bed now?
Can we do something real quick before we do?
Yeah.
Yeah. First off, I'm going to disconnect from the game.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to put up a blank screen.
And then I'm going to uninstall Minecraft.
Okay. But we're going to do one more thing before we stop for the day. Is that okay? The thing?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. Let me load this up real quick. Because I told you that I would split a bounty with you if you help me do it.
Oh, yeah, that. Okay,
yeah.
For the record, I don't want the money. I'm not gonna take them.
Too fucking bad. I'm either gonna give it to you as bits, which means it'll cost me more money, or I'll send it on to you on PayPal. So you get to choose, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, chat.
So what's
don't
the
spoil
deal?
this. So let me explain how these work. Okay. We're not allowed to badmouth this. It says no needless badmouthing of the content. And make sure to engage with the content and your community. Okay?
Okay. All right.
We're going to try and not badmouth this thing and try and keep the cussing down to a minimum. Yeah?
Yep. Sounds easy.
Okay. That's all we got to do. It's not that big of a deal. And for the record, we make like barely anything, but it, you know... It's something, right?
All right.
And that's the point of the bounties. Okay, so let me get it all situated so that way I can start it. Give me one moment. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna get us to a blank screen, and then get it so that way we can see it. All right, I'm gonna start the bounty now. Okay. So, Mike, what do you think about dicks?
I'm sorry. What do I think about dicks?
What is your opinion of dicks?
I don't feel comfortable discussing that.
Do you like dicks?
That's like none of your business, man.
Do you like hardwood soft balls?
That's like really inappropriate to ask somebody, man.
Are you more of a catcher or a pitcher?
Rev. Really?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about right now. Do you like dicks? Dick's Sporting Goods Store.
Do you like vaginas, Rev?
What? That has nothing to do with anything. Let's show the ad for Dick's Sporting Goods Store. Here, let me pop this up real quick.
Am I supposed to be seeing this?
No, it's not up yet, but I'm gonna show it on stream. It's the ad for Dick's Sporting Goods Store. It'll be like a mini thing, and then I need to actually go and find ads from Texas so I can do the thing that you and stuff do.
What?
Dick's Sporting Goods.
Am I supposed to be seeing a commercial?
It's on now. Yes.
I don't see anything.
It's up now.
Oh, there it is. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the volume on.
Okay. It's. So what do you think about dicks?
Well, I'm not like into sports, you know?
Right.
So, it's not really for me relevant, but I will say this.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in a Dick's.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a good time
The employees
like walking
weren't
around
jerk-offs?
in there and looking at stuff. I don't remember anybody being a jerk off to me.
Okay. Dick's carries baseball equipment from the hottest brands, blah, blah, blah. They also have Rawlings, Wilson, Easton. I don't know these brands. Do you know them? Loose Will, Slugger, Martini, Marchini.
Rawlings makes like the ball protectors.
Yeah. Do you like protecting your balls?
Yeah, if I can, I will protect them, yeah.
Yeah.
If I feel like they're going to be in danger.
Your baseballs. Dick's has protection.
I don't know what's okay. Like to joke about. Like,
yeah, go for it.
Like I don't want to mess you up with this.
No. Go for it. Do it. I've done this twice. That's why I picked this bounty. It doesn't pay shit, but it's great.
Like I think if you are into sports, then you might like Dick's.
Yeah. And Dick's is for everyone.
Head on over and check out the selection. I'm
they have
trying
a glove
to
for every position. What is your favorite position, Mike?
Oh.
Dick's Sporting Goods also have, there are 140 Dicks in America with the Hit Tracks batting cage, which you can get the analysis on choosing the right piece of wood for you, the best bat. You can go to dicks.com/thecage in order to learn more.
Are you sure you don't have to be careful going to dicks.com?
Dicks.com is safe.
It's safe?
Yes.
Have you tried it?
I've not tried going to Dick's, no.
You know, as somebody who has a podcast where like I look at and overanalyze commercials,
Sure.
I
Free
can
radio.
say one positive thing about this one.
Yes.
It did nothing about it like annoyed me.
Yeah.
Like
I've seen it,
I
5 times now, I think.
I'm not annoyed by it in any way. Like it didn't bother me. It didn't piss me off at all.
Right.
So that, you know, that puts it like leagues ahead of most advertisements that I see.
True. Like you look at exceptionally bad ads and this one was an okay one. We don't need to analyze the ad. We just need to talk about dicks.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of things to say.
What do you want to talk about
it's hard when you're not into sports and you have no frame of reference.
See, I don't know much about sports or dicks. But I do know that dicks is America's #1 softball and baseball. Do you like softballs?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I do. I mean, what's the alternative? Hardballs?
It's just regular baseballs. The softballs or baseballs.
All right. So if you want a serious answer to this question.
Yes, I don't.
If I if I had to play fucking softball versus baseball, if it was like you need to pick a sport
right
of these two, I'm going to pick softball because I imagine that the softer ball hurts less when it fucking slams into your body at like fucking like 70 miles an hour.
It's a bit of a misnomer because softballs are really not that much softer. Like it would still hurt. But
I guess I would like to know why they call them softballs then.
They're bigger, I guess.
So then why not big balls?
I don't know why they're called softballs and not big balls. Do you like big balls? Would you prefer if they were big balls over softballs?
I think I would prefer if they were called big balls than softballs.
Okay. They go slower, so then it's easier to hit them. And so it hurts less because it's harder to move them.
They must not go as fast either. They got more drag.
I don't know much about sports.
You ever get balls dragged across your fucking face?
See, I don't play enough sports for that to be an issue.
You think anybody is smurfing in sports?
I don't think you can smurf sports.
Yeah, you do. It's called fucking steroids.
That's true. Then yes.
Tell Barry Bonds that you can't smurf in sports.
But I think so. We've talked about dicks for 8 minutes now. Do you have anything else you want to say about dicks?
Nothing except I'm fucking really gay.
Okay, bye. All right, that's the end of the ad, so we can stop talking about it. Hey Herman, how about you chill the fuck out? Chill. All right. But yeah, I love that. I love that bounty so much. But maybe we should wrap up the stream now.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah. I just feel like I fucked up and you're not going to get the money now.
No, I totally will. No, watch my highlight video from this week.
Does it involve this commercial?
Yes.
That has to be a violation of the fucking bounty contract.
It's absolutely not. It's fine.
All right.
I'm pretty sure we're good.
All right.
It was my fault to do it that way twice. They gave it to me 3 times.
I need to watch this video soon. But first, I have to go pee. So let's wrap it up.
Why don't we call it there? Thank you guys for watching. We got mulberry wood, and that's about it.
That's progress.
Yeah, it's progress. As far as this mod pack's concerned, that's a lot of progress.
About to make it to age 3, 2, whatever. Guys, thank you for coming to hang out. Love you. I'm Jabroni Mike, by the way. Links in chat for social media and YouTube channels. He's RevScarecrow. There's going to be links in the chat. Same thing, right?
Yeah. Let me do shill Mike, and then shill.
And then shill Dix.
Shill Dix. We already did that.
Yeah.
Oh, art. Right. That's a thing that happens.
Yeah, art.
There's an art. I think. I can't tell if. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't tell whether or not there's a picture of Yul having sex with a man in this art or not. And on the off chance that he is, I'm not going to show it on stream. But it's a bunch of memes that someone drew in relationship to the 2017 PCRF charity event.
Oh wow. That was 2 years ago?
Yeah, they uploaded it now, but they had it, I guess. And there's a bit where I'm on it, but I don't know as if I want to like show that on stream.
They drew Joel having sex with a man.
It's either that or it's like a chest burster situation, but RoboCop is also pantsing him.
Who's the guy?
I don't know.
Is it Larry the Cable Guy?
No, it's some old man with a gun and a cigar. I don't immediately recognize him. I posted art in the hashtag Jabroni Mike art. Okay.
I think it might be a good idea to not show this art.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip that one today, and if I can get some clarification.
I kind of want to see it.
I can link it to you
privately. Okay,
here,
yeah,
I'll link it to you on Discord.
Yeah,
you tell me what you think's going on in that top left corner there.
All right, hook me up.
You guys can always check it on the Boru. In fact, I could. Well, I don't want to link it in chat. You guys could go to the Boru and look at it. Just search RevScarecrow as the art.
You linked me the Buru. Oh, you gave me a Buru link.
Yeah, that's where I get all my art.
It's in the top left. It looks like no. Okay, so
you can see where I'm at there, right?
Joel is being pantsed by RoboCop,
right?
And Joel is holding a television, and there is a man coming out of the screen of the television
at crotch level. In my defense,
yeah, so I could see why you would think it was like somebody was riding, like this guy was riding Joel's.
Right.
But that's not what that is.
Right.
I don't think. So you should be able to
I can show that? Okay. I'm gonna go with that. I get it now.
That's not sex. There's no penis. There's nothing.
Okay. This is done by Arian. It's the man is Kramer from Seinfeld. Okay, why does he have a gun?
Well, I guess it was relevant to whatever the fuck went on in that stream,
yeah.
Which was again 2 years ago, oddly.
Yeah, here, this bit right here. Can you see my no? Just under Best Dragon.
Yeah.
That's what I was concerned about. The bit I'm in is down here in the bottom left, and it's got Winnie the Pooh and me, and I've got a fidget spinner, and
massive fidget spinner.
Massive fidget spinner. I vaguely recall this being the year where I spin a fidget spinner right next to the mic for like 5 minutes. Like, I think that was something that I did. That sounds on brand.
So
how do I check the art on the thing that you do?
You just go to Twitter and you type in the search bar, you type hashtag Jabroni Mike art.
Oh, you didn't see anything because I did it wrong.
Yeah.
I'm dumb.
I still have to pee though.
Okay. Do you want to bounce? Then I'll just show the art and then I'll bounce.
Well, I feel bad because it sounds like they want me to see the art because they went out of their way to say that. So.
Yeah. I will try and get it together. Sorry. Window capture. Where you at? Did it all funkin' weird.
Here, let me make it easy for you. I'll just grab the art and give it to you.
Yeah, that'll work. So how do I? So what do I search?
Just
like I searched Jabroni Mike art.
No, if you look in the just look in
latest.
Look in the Discord channel and the art is in there.
Okay. Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Family Peter after I make him come 8 times. Okay, so why is that?
I think that's art.
Yeah, sure.
So like you have to show that.
I did.
Yeah.
And then we got this one from Barabun. I drew you sitting on a Minecraft block and a bonus Herman and Bun friend.
That's really cute.
That is very cute. Herman was a good boy most of this stream.
Thank you.
And then here's another Bun
Until
friend.
you yelled at him really loudly.
Well, I mean, like he likes to like get himself in ridiculously dangerous situations.
But now you're getting into art from last night now.
Okay, so it was these 2 arts. The Peter Griffin and then the sweet one that wasn't Peter Griffin coming.
They're Lois. Let's not do it. Let's just go for the night. Guys, thank you again.
Thank you, guys.
Have an awesome night.
Yeah.
Let's try to do fucking like Risk of Rain 2 soon.
Yeah, we'll figure that out and we'll go from there.
Yeah, it's a good time.
It is a good time.
All right, Sick today. I will see you in the Detective Pikachu Discord. All right.
All right.
Oh, did you see my April Fool's Day video, Rev?
I have not been able to get around to doing so. I tried to watch it today, but my Wi-Fi didn't work when I was taking my walk.
All right.
So I had to just walk in silence. I will go watch it now.
It's a good video.
I was hoping that it would be well,
the actual video.
Yeah,
it is the actual video.
That's the meme. Yes.
Yeah, it is the actual video. Fuck.
Oh fuck.
Fuck. I shouldn't have fucking asked him that like that. Fuck. All right.
All right. Well, I'll see you later, man.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, y'all. Bye.